Good morning and welcome to Biomass Oval. This is match number 6, day number 6 of Tri-Nations Cup 2023. I have both the captains here alongside the match referee, Mr. Suresh, and Asadullah Wala, the captain of PNG, will be flipping the coin. Tails is a call. As it is, Asad, what you will be choosing now?
We're going to have a bowl. Looks a bit damp at the moment with a lot of cricket. It's really hard to set a total on this wicket. So hopefully we can bowl well and restrict them, and hopefully we can, play really good cricket again.
Any changes in your playing 11?
We have made 2 changes. Ale comes back in with Sema Kamea for Nosaina and Riley Akure.
Okay, wish you all the best. Nazakat, Asadullah Wala has won the toss and elected to bowl first. What do you think, how much score you can put on the board today?
Actually, we have to bat well to at least score 150, 140. So this will be our target. But yeah, we wanted to bat first today. So yeah.
So any changes in your playing 11 for today's match?
Yeah, we have a couple of changes. So we're gonna make sure that this team we're gonna try to take into the China as well. So this is today we are playing because we have given chances to most of our players. So today is the team where we're gonna take this to China as well.
Okay, wish you all the best. Thank you so much. So we have the decision from the middle. PNG won the toss and elected to bowl first. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this thrilling international match between Papua New Guinea and Hong Kong, China. Umpires have walked down. Both the teams are ready, just waiting for the signal here. This is the last day, match number 6, day number 6 of Tri Nations Cup 2023. This is Biomass Oval, the beautiful ground. It's quite windy outside there, a good weather. We have done the toss, and from the toss, we have the news that PNG have won the toss and elected to field first. Whereas Nazakat Khan, the captain of Hong Kong, China, also wanted to do the same. They wanted to bat first. Both the teams are walking in now. This will be a good match for Hong Kong, China. A good chance to win this match against PNG. This is the last game of the Tri Nations Cup, whereas PNG played 3 matches and have won all 3. Let's have a look at the playing 11 of Hong Kong, China. Nazakat Khan, Nasrullah Rana, Muhammad Khan, Baba Hayat, Shiv Mathur, Akbar Khan, Ehsan Khan, Anas Khan, Ghazanfar Muhammad, Ayush, Ashish, Shukla, and Niaz Ali. Now I'll be looking at the playing 11 of Papua New Guinea. Legasiaka, Kipling Doriga, Charles Amini, Hirihiri, Norman Wanua, Tony Ura, Asadullah Wala, the captain. Ali now coming back in to the squad. John Kariko, Sema Kima, Kamia, and Michael Charlie. So Sema Kamia coming in as well. And today's side, 2 changes from Papua New Guinea. And I have my and so with me in the commentator com box, I have Omer with me. Good morning, Omer.
Yeah, good morning, Anas. Great day for cricket over here. The sun is out, last match of this series. We see John Kariko is going to be opening the ball for PNG today. He was the man of the match last game. Bowling wonderfully well against Malaysia, picking up 4 wickets and just giving away 10. Very young, only 19 years of age. John Kariko, exciting talent from PNG, and today he's going to open the ball. Here we are for the first delivery from the Negara end, and just played down the ground for a single.
Today, Hong Kong will be looking for a big score on the board as they're batting first. Nazakat was really happy by the selection of Asadullah Wala, the decision of him at the toss. He wanted to bat first, so both the teams won the toss eventually.
Yeah, Mohammad Khan and Nazakat Khan opening the bat over here for Hong Kong. Mohammad Khan looked like a solid batsman, but he missed out in the last game against Malaysia. He'll be looking to get some runs here today. John Kariko, very, very good and on the mark against Malaysia 2 days ago over here, and picking up the man of the match award yesterday, pardon me, and just destroying the Malaysian lineup. John Kariko, he was impossible to play on us.
For sure. Great piece of bowling by him. He has put a lot of pressure on those batsmen yesterday. And he's bowling at the same tight line there today. Very first over, and not allowing the batters to score runs. 3 dot deliveries on the trot there in the very first over.
Yeah, he looks like he doesn't have too many variations, but he bowls a very consistent line and length. John Kariko, very difficult for the batsman to put him away. Slow left armer bowling to the right-handers as well. So it's a good matchup. Up first, good decision by Papua New Guinea to start today with John, maybe looking for early dismissals. And Hong Kong batters facing him with caution. They're giving him respect. They know he's been dangerous. And last ball of the first over here, and that's going to be a dot ball. So good over to start with for PNG. After the first over, Hong Kong 1-0.
That's a really good start. And Muhammad Khan was eyeing towards the leg side before placing all these 5 deliveries. Every delivery, he has seen that side, but there was a great line and length. He didn't give any ball onto the bat or in the slot to put away on the leg side. So good bowling in the end. Muhammad Khan faced 5 deliveries, not opening his account yet. And the new bowler, Norman Vanua, will be bowling from the Golden Hope, and he's been exceptional throughout the series, this Tri Nations Cup.
Yeah, Norman Manua, the most experienced pacer in the PNG squad, 29 years of age, has been playing for PNG for a number of years. And the last game of the series for Papua New Guinea. Good delivery to start with, just shaping away from the right-hander. Little bit of swing over here early on for Norman Vanua.
Tried to charge the ball, but straight along the ground to long off fielder. Another dot deliveries. So 7 dot deliveries have been bowled by the PNG bowlers consecutively, and looks like these 2 batters are playing with a lot of responsibility. They don't want to just give away the wicket in the early overs.
Yeah, this game very important is still for Hong Kong, because from here Hong Kong will be heading to the Asian Games. They will be playing their group stage matches against Japan and Cambodia over there, and it's very important practice game for Hong Kong to just get their lineup in a little bit of form before that Asian Games. Papua New Guinea obviously have won this Tri Nation Cups already. Just looking to give their team another outing over here today. It'll be a while before Papua New Guinea plays cricket again.
So after a long time, after 8 dot deliveries, they have taken a single there. So Nazakat moved to 2 runs off his 5 deliveries, whereas Muhammad Khan
Yet to get off the mark, facing Norman Vanua here from the Golden Hope end, and that's gone. He's edged it to the keeper.
That's 6 deliveries he have faced and gone out on 0 without opening his account. Quite an unfortunate way.
You can see he was getting a little bit frustrated that he was not able to get off the mark. Tried to charge the bowler and just catching that outside edge, and keeper making no mistake. Kipling Doriga, the experienced keeper. He was very good against Malaysia yesterday. Also came out to open the bat. Kipling Doriga scoring a few runs. As we have a look at this replay from Norman Vanua, bottling that channel outside the off stump and coming down the track, Mohammad Khan just catching that outside edge, and Kipling Doriga making no mistakes. So that's the first loss for Hong Kong. Walking out to bat now will be their experienced batter Babar Hayat, and as how important is Babar Hayat to the batting lineup of Hong Kong. If he misses out, then the entire team seems to miss out, and if he scores big, then the entire team has a good platform to score.
Yes, for sure. Baba Hayat is the second most run getter of this tournament. He has scored 131 runs in 3 innings so far. This is his 4th inning. And the first one is Virendeep Singh. He has scored 140 runs, just 9 short of the first position of as a best batsman in this tournament. So he'll be looking forward to get those 9 as well as add more runs for his team. He's an exceptional player. He knows where to bat, how to bat, and what conditions he has been gone through in the tournament. He has played all at all positions, 1 down, 2 down, and 3 down until now for Hong Kong.
Letting that one go through to the keeper. So that's the end of 2 overs. Hong Kong 2 for 1. Yeah, and as yesterday, Virendeep also missing out, only managed to get 3 runs yesterday, Virendeep. So Malaysia has played out all their games. So this will be opportunity for Baba Hayat to finish as the leading scorer in this tournament.
Yeah, so we'll just go through the top 5 run getters in this Malaysia's Men T20i Tri Nations Cup 2023. The first one is Virendeep Singh, played 4 innings, made 140 runs with the average of 46.7, exceptional stat. The second one is Hong Kong, China's premier batsman Baba Hayat. He has played just 3 innings and made 131 runs, and the average is 43.7. So just the difference of 9 runs between the first and the second run scorer. And the third one is Syed Aziz Mubarak. He has played 4 innings and made 100 runs with the average of 25. Asadullah Wala yet to bat in his 4th inning. He has played 3 innings and made 85 runs. Whereas the 5th score run getter is Ahmad Faiz Muhammad Noor from Malaysia. Played 4 innings and made 81 runs with an average of 20.3.
Babar Hayat and Asadullah Wala on that list involved in this game. Good showing from the 3 Malaysian batters, Virendeep, Ahmad Faiz and Syed Aziz. They took the burden of scoring for Malaysia in this series and rightly so have ended up in the top 5. We're going to see Sema Kiyama taking the ball, and Sema Kiyama played 1 game so far and bowled with a lot of pace as we see him start off over here. Sema Kiyama from the Negara end, bowling to Babar Hayat, who's on strike. We see 2 fielders outside the circle, deep backward square leg, and third man fielders outside. So that suggests that maybe Sema Kiyama is going to try a couple of short deliveries to Babar Hayat. And anything near the fuller length, Babar Hayat is fully capable of dispatching to the boundary. So maybe that's the plan that PNG has against him. And if they can get him out early over here, we'll see that the Hong Kong lineup is going to be in a bit of a trouble.
Oh, that's great bowling. Moving the ball away from the Hong Kong China batter Baba Hayat. He's swinging that bat really hard on this delivery.
Yeah, we saw Sema Kiyama in the first game against Malaysia, and he can bowl with a lot of pace. But in that game, it took him a few deliveries to get into his rhythm, to get into his stride. Let's see if Sema Kiyama will be able to find his rhythm early on over here against Hong Kong. And you can see that Babar Hayat has the intent to dispatch him, and Sema Kiyama certainly has the pace that Babar Hayat likes to face. So Hong Kong off to a bit of a slow start here. 2.3 overs gone, only 3 runs, a lot of dot deliveries faced, and not the ideal plan in the power play. The 4th ball of the 3rd over coming up from Sema. So 4 deliveries gone in this 3rd over. Great bowling here from Papua New Guinea. A great start, not allowing anything to the Hong Kong side. to free the arms, and this time
That's very good wicket keeping there by Kipling Doriga. What do you think about this stop, Umair?
yeah, he's been excellent for Papua New Guinea, Kipling Doriga. Yesterday as well, taking a few chances against Malaysia. He was very good behind the stumps, and yesterday opened the bat for Papua New Guinea as well, and gave a good support to Legasiaka. But PNG was chasing a low total yesterday, so getting there without much troubles, PNG, and with that, sealing this Tri Nation Cup.
Oh, that's very well guided towards the third man. Just managed a single there.
Babar Hayat will keep the strike. 3 overs now gone. Hong Kong 4 for 1. So a little bit of a slow start here for Hong Kong. Not able to score their runs freely, Hong Kong.
As you have seen, Baba Hayat just got off the mark on his sixth delivery he has faced. Very rare scene to see there, right?
Not something you see from Babar Hayat all the time. He's somebody who goes out and is always looking to play their strokes. But the plans will be different for Hong Kong in this game. I think the idea for this game is just to give their squad good match practice for the Asian Games. And fortunately for them, they are not in contention for winning this Tri Nation Series anymore. But they'll definitely be looking to finish with a win over here. Norman Vanua continuing from the Golden Hope end, and he bowled an excellent first over, and the fielder not able to collect that one cleanly, because if he collected that cleanly, there was a chance there. Quick run stolen by Babar Hayat, this time bringing Nazakat Khan, the captain, onto the strike. Norman Vanua only given away 2 runs so far and picked up that wicket, the only wicket so far in this innings. So good bowling from Norman Vanua early on. He's able to find the shape. This time Nazakat trying to play a big stroke, but not able to time that one, Nazakat, and they will still pick up a single. And Babar Hayat once again on strike this time round. So Norman Vanua has been excellent for Papua New Guinea throughout this series. Hong Kong batters at the moment content just to pick up singles. Bit of a slow start here from Hong Kong, but as we know, as long as they have Babar Hayat out there, they can cover back the run rate in a very short period of time, because Babar possesses the ability to clear the ground, and clear the ground with ease he can do. This time, once again, played towards the leg side, and they'll pick up a double this time around. Oh no, that's a good fielding effort in the deep from the fielder. Sharp throw, preventing the second run. So Norman Vanua has given away a single of every delivery of this over, but he's been on the mark, Norman Vanua. He's been very difficult to put away to the boundary for both teams, for Malaysia and for Hong Kong as well. He's the most experienced pacer in this lineup.
Must give credit to the bowlers of PNG. Oh, that's dispatched away for 6. What a shot by Baba Hayat. As we were just discussing about how good the bowling is of PNG, Baba Hayat
he's hit that one out of the ground that went to the road, but it's been fetched by the groundsman. Have a look at that shot. Babar Hayat, you cannot keep him quiet for too long. Just hitting the fence there.
Umair, with that 6 now, he is the guy who has hit the most sixes in this Tri Nation series. 8 sixes so far.
Yeah, that's not surprising at all, because this time I think it's going to be signaled wide by the umpire. Yeah, that was too high over the head of the batter. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me too much, because Babar Hayat has been the batter who's been looked very comfortable out there with hitting the sixes, and he's also the batter who is really experienced. We have discussed in the past that he's played a lot of T20 cricket around the world. He's played franchise cricket in Canada as well. You see the last ball of this over once again dispatched, and it looks like it's gone all the way once again. No, one bounce over the boundary, the umpire signaling a 4. So Babar Hayat now getting involved in the action. As I said earlier, that you cannot keep him quiet for too long. As we have a look at this replay, it looked like it was going to go all the way, but just one bounce this time. And over the boundary line, just bouncing inside the boundary line. And
Omer, I have another news that with that 4, now he has equaled the amount of 4s, 11 4s in this series with Asadullah Wala.
so Babar Hayat is set to break all the records in this series. He's already the highest run getter. He needed 9 runs to be the highest run getter in this series. So Babar Hayat so far is the highest run getter in this series. He's hit the most 6s, and he's one boundary away from hitting the most amount of 4s in this series. So a great series with the bat for Babar Hayat, and that's the positive for Hong Kong from this series. As we have a look at Sema Kiyema is going to continue with the ball over here. Yeah, the series has been disappointing for Hong Kong because they haven't been able to win. But Babar Hayat's form has been the main positive for Hong Kong, and they'll be hoping that he can continue this form into the upcoming Asian Games to give Hong Kong a chance. We're talking about the Asian Games because Hong Kong has announced that they'll be taking the same squad that is playing over here today to the Asian Games. So it's going to be the same team under the leadership of Nezakat Khan that is going to go to China, Hangzhou, to represent Hong Kong. And this game, very important for them to get some final match practice before that series.
But looks like for now in today's match, Omer, it's quite slow start there.
Yeah, it's a bit of a slow start, but you can see that the Babar Hayat has made his intent very clear now that once he's on strike, he's going to try to go for it again. 2 dot deliveries faced by Nezakat here, and
He's bowling quite fast, Sema Kamiya. And talking about the Asian Games, as we know that this will be the last international game for them before going to Asian Games, they should be taking chances instead of just playing along and taking a lot of dot deliveries.
yeah, that will be the idea. I think Hong Kong has been winless in this series so far, and they will be looking to register their first win today against Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea, who have been excellent in this series so far. They've been unbeatable by both Malaysia and Hong Kong so far, but Hong Kong will be hoping that they can come away with the win. And as we say that, played down the ground for Nezakat to get off the strike once again, bringing Babar back on strike. And it's very exciting every time Babar Hayat takes the crease because it looks like he's looking to dispatch everything to the boundary. And he's not just a slogger, Babar Hayat. He has strokes in his range. He has a large range of strokes, and he reaches those boundaries with brilliant stroke making, which is why he's a really exciting batter to watch. Babar Hayat this time on strike, and once again, I think that's going to be a wide and more extra runs as that beat the keeper as well. So over the head.
That was quite an exciting delivery to watch.
Sema Kiyema, we have seen, has a lot of pace, and he takes a few deliveries to get into his stride. But once he gets into his stride, he can generate a lot of pace, and the kind of pace that can really trouble the batters. And it looks like he has reached that pace level now. He's not a very tall fast bowler, Sema Kiyema, but he's able to generate a lot of bounce despite that, getting over the head of the batter and the keeper that time round. Sema Kiyema, and
Fuller delivery this time, and they wanted to take a single and managed to get one.
Sam also bowling according to the plan because they have a deep backward square leg and a third man fielder outside, which suggests that they are going to test the batters with the shorter delivery, and Samakiyama mixing it up with the shorter deliveries in there. Just going to be bowling the last ball of the fifth over here. Samakiyama, he's been economical so far, only given away 6 runs. So last ball of the fifth over coming up over here from Samakiyama. Babar Hayat on strike. And that's going to be another dot delivery to finish the over. So 5 overs are now gone. Hong Kong are 23 for 1.
The run rate is just 4.5. And what I think is it's quite slow start against PNG. You need to get a good total on the board in 6 overs. And this is the last over in power play. And both the set batters are on at crease. And these experienced players should just go for boundaries or make more runs, try to rotate the strike. They are playing a lot of dot deliveries there. Nazakat Khan and Baba Hayat. Nazakat have played 13 deliveries and just made 7 runs, and whereas Baba Hayat is playing with more than 100 strike rate. Ali now, the new bowler introduced by the captain Asadullah Wala from the Golden Hope end to Nazakat Khan. The last over of the power play, and they must be looking for the runs in this over. Oh, that's straight to the hands of the fielder there. Timed well, played really well, but got no runs there on that delivery. What I've noticed in Nazakat Khan that he has not been wanting to go over the fielders and just want to play along the ground, and that's straight towards the gap between the long on and mid wicket, and they will be taking 2 runs there. Easy 2. So which is why he has taken 9 runs out of 15 deliveries.
Yeah, Nizakat has missed out with the bat in this series, and he'll be looking to get some runs under his belt today. You see, he's played with a little bit of caution, just trying to see himself in before he starts playing his strokes. And this time round, played down the ground. That's running away to the boundary, but that will only reach the hands of the fielder just for a single. He came down the track, and it looked like it was a good stroke. But they have a long on fielder, I should say, in place for those kind of shots. And Aliya now has been also very good for PNG in this series. This time Babar Hayat once again playing it towards that long on fielder for another single. So
why not just make a room towards the offside and dispatch the ball over the covers or over the point, or maybe over the long off mid off fielder. Make use of these last 2 deliveries in the power play. Nazakat Khan, now you have all the chance. Drived it well, straight to the long on fielder. It's Michael Charlie standing there on the long on. And the second fielder outside the 30-yard circle is standing at mid wicket, deep mid wicket.
last ball of the power play coming up from Aliya now. That's in the air. There's a fielder underneath it. And he's got him. So that is the end.
It's Baba Hayat.
Babar Hayat is gone, and that's the big wicket. And it was Asadullah Wala who took the catch. And as we saw yesterday, Asadullah Wala is excellent in the field. He's not going to drop those catches. He's a tall man with big arms, and that ball looks like a table tennis ball inside his hands. So he's not going to make a mistake over there. We have a look at this one. getting the leading edge of the bat. He was trying to play that towards the leg side, it seems like, Babar Hayat, yes, and just catching that leading edge straight up in the air, and Asadullah Wala making no mistakes with that one. So that's the second loss of the second wicket for Hong Kong. And at the end of the power play, Hong Kong are 28 for 2, and Shiv Mathur is walking out for bat. An exciting young talent from Hong Kong, Shiv Mathur. He's just 15 years of age, but he's played some innings that have showed a lot of maturity. And these 4 games, T20 internationals, he made his debut during the series. So at the age of 15, when you play 4 T20 internationals, Anas, it's a really good experience. And moving forward, he's going to become one of the mainstays of the Hong Kong team, because from what I've seen from him in this series, he's been excellent.
And until now, in 3 innings, he has made 62 runs with an average of 20.7, Shiv Mathur. And this will be his 4th inning. He can, if he gets his 50, he can enter the top 3 batsmen.
Yeah, and Shiv Mathur played his best innings the other day against Malaysia, when Hong Kong were chasing a total of 150. And when Babar Hayat and Shiv Mathur were out in the middle at one point, it really looked like that Hong Kong is going to get over the line. Unfortunately, both Shiv Mathur and Babar Hayat got out, and Malaysia was able to claw their way back into the game and take the win there by 23 runs. But as we're talking over here, because there's a bit of a delay as the groundsmen are doing some patchwork near the bowlers run up at the Negara end. Little bit of patchwork going on as we chat about this. And we saw as Babar Hayat was walking out, he had a quick word with Shiv Mathur. And Babar Hayat, the way he got out, the ball catching the leading edge off his bat, maybe the message to Shiv Mathur was that the ball is staying low, is coming on slow to the bat a little bit.
Yes, the ball is gripping the pitch and coming slow to the bat. That's right. That must be a message by Babar Hayat. He wanted to play over the cover fielder, over the long off fielder, and he didn't time it, which is why he got dismissed. And he must have conveyed that message to Shiv Mathur there.
Shiv Mathur just waiting over here. Both the teams just waiting for the groundsmen to just complete that patchwork.
If we talk about Shiv Mathur, he's really exceptional with the bat. He played really well, technically very sound batter.
So John Carrico, the 19-year-old, is going to continue the ball over here for Papua New Guinea from the Negara end. Around the wicket to Nazakat Khan, John Carrico, continuing for his 2nd over. And just 19 years of age, will be bowling now to Shiv Mathur. 2 youngsters over here playing against each other. And John Carrico has really been excellent in this series. He's picked up a lot of wickets, picking up the Man of the Match award yesterday against Malaysia. And we see now Papua New Guinea going for an aggressive field now.
And John Carrico is the most wicket taker. He has most wickets in this tournament, the Tri-Nation Series. He got 7 wickets until now, and this is his 4th inning he's bowling at, and this is just a 2nd over. He might get 1 or 2 later on.
Yeah, John Carrico has really been excellent, picking up 7 wickets in this tournament. And it's also very difficult to score runs off, because he bowls in such good areas that it's very hard. Like, the batsman can't come down the track to him. They can't go onto the back foot as well. It's bowling in that very testing channel.
If we talk about the top five wicket takers in this,
That's in the air once again. There is a fielder underneath it, and that's gone. Nazakat Khan. John Carrico continuing to pick up wickets over here. Nazakat Khan trying to go big, trying to clear that long on fielder, and Charles Amini over there is not going to make any mistakes.
John Carrico getting his 8th wicket.
Yeah, John Carrico looking all set to finish as the leading wicket taker in this series, and with the loss of that wicket, Hong Kong now 30 for 3.
So we were discussing about the top 5 run getter. Let's have a look first at the replay, and then we'll continue from there.
Yeah, Nizaka just not getting the middle of his bat over there and playing it straight to the fielder, and Amini making no mistake. So that's the end of Nizaka's inning. Coming back to the leading wicket takers in this series with John Carrico on the top spot,
he has taken 8 wickets, John Carrico, whereas the second spot is taken by Virandeep Singh, got 6 wickets. And I'll tell you who is on the third. It's Charles Amini from PNG, and he has yet to bowl in today's inning. So he has a good competition with his own teammate, John Carrico, who got 8 wickets until now. And Charles Amini is standing at 6 wickets. And number 4 is Vijay Unnis, getting 6 wickets. Khaza Hayat getting 5 wickets. So top 5 spots have been taken by the Malaysian bowlers, whereas the 6th one is Anas Khan, the first Hong Kong China bowler.
Yeah, and what's interesting to see, Anas, on that list is that all the spinners are in the top 5 or 6 because this pitch has really helped the spinners. There has been a lot of spin on all the days, and spinners really getting involved with picking up the wicket. So the new batsman with that for Hong Kong is Akbar Khan. Akbar Khan here is going to take strike against John Carrico, and as you rightly said, there's going to be a bit of competition between John Carrico and Charles Amini to see who's going to finish as the top leading wicket taker in this series. And Charles Amini yet to bowl, of course. Charles Amini had a really good outing against Malaysia once again yesterday, and he possesses that googly, which is unreadable by the batters sometimes. And yesterday, beating the Malaysian batsmen a couple of times with his googly, they had no idea. They were playing for leg spin, and he was just had them dancing all over the crease. So that will end the 7th over, and Hong Kong struggling a little bit at 31 for 3.
Excellent over by John Carrico. Excellent over by John Carrico, and he's just given away 3 runs in his second over, and a total of 4 runs in his 2 overs, getting 1 wicket. That's a great economy. Good stats again shown by him in this match. And the Michael Charlie is given chance this time.
Yeah, Michael Charlie, another pacer who's making his debut in this series for Papua New Guinea, playing his second game over here, Michael Charlie. And he's going to be bowling from the Golden Hope end, and on strike is going to be Akbar Khan. And this has been quite a slow start for Hong Kong, only scoring at 4.43 runs per over. And Babar Hayat, their premier batsman, missing out early. But Babar Hayat missed out today, and over here, Michael Charlie just starting with a wide. But Babar Hayat has been excellent this series overall, finishing as the leading run scorer in this series, as well as hitting the most amount of sixes and tied for the most amount of 4s, Babar Hayat. So an excellent outing for Babar Hayat, just missing out a little bit today. And at the moment, it's very difficult for the Hong Kong batters to find runs. Very tight bowling from Papua New Guinea, and very, very active in the field as well, Papua New Guinea. And we see the field has opened up a little bit, and we see there's a fine leg and a third man fielder, which suggests that once again, these pacers are going to test the batters with those short deliveries. Then we have extra covers, deep, and a long on fielder with deep mid wicket. So 5 fielders outside the circle now. And with that field set, I think you're going to keep the batsman guessing when that short delivery is going to come, because you have the deep mid wicket, you have the fine leg, and you have the third man deep, which seems to suggest that there is going to be a short delivery that's going to come at some point in the over. The third ball of this over coming up from Michael Charlie, and this time just played down the ground to the long on fielder for a single, brings Shiv Mathur back onto the strike. The exciting talent that is Shiv Mathur, only 15 years of age, and we've been talking about how excellent he's been as a young man, and we know he can keep wickets as well. He kept the wickets for Hong Kong in the first game. After that, the gloves were taken over by Mohammad Khan, but we know that he is a keeping option as well for Hong Kong, and he's a very, very stylish batter.
Oh, that's excellent running between the wickets. They have stolen that single from the PNG side, if you have seen.
Yeah,
Oh,
Shiv
man.
Mathur calling his partner for that run. I think Shiv Mathur just trying to ease his nerves by getting some quick runs and getting off the strike. But that was definitely a chance there for PNG. But excellent running between the wickets by Shiv Mathur.
But I think, Omer, that their approach didn't work of not scoring a lot of runs in the power play. Nazakat Khan, Baba Hayat, and the wicket-keeper.
Yeah, I think the credit must
Dismissed.
go to PNG as well because they've kept it very, very tight. And one of the things is that I think in this tournament, PNG has been the best fielding side. They have rarely made any mistakes in the field. They haven't had too many dropped catches. They've been very, very active in the field, no matter what the situation is in the game. And as we know, the old adage, catches win matches, and PNG has won all their matches over here. So I can't remember seeing a big drop from PNG in this series so far. So that's 8 overs gone. Hong Kong 34 for 3. And coming back to that point, we have seen some lapses in the field from both the Malaysian and the Hong Kong side. But Papua New Guinea has just really been excellent in the field. A very, very fit team, as we can see. We saw them during the warm-ups as well. Very, very fit lineup from Hong Kong. Their fitness level also probably the best in this series. And as a result of that, they've come away with victorious and pretty much dominating all the games that they played Papua New Guinea so far. Anas.
That's for sure. Now there's a new bowler there.
Charles Amini is taking the ball, the leg spinner. Charles Amini bowling here from the Nigara end, and he's been excellent this series, as you just mentioned, and as he's picked up 6 wickets. He's one of the top wicket takers in this series, and together with that, he also has the best economy rate. Sorry, correction there. He has the best bowling average in this series, bowling average in this tournament of just 7.33. So he's picked up his 6 wickets at an average of just 7.33 with an economy rate of 4.9. So 7.33 is an excellent bowling average because that means he's picking up a wicket after every 7 runs given away. But to add to that bowling average, he has an excellent economy rate of just 4.9, which means he only concedes 4.9 runs every over. So Charles Amini is a very, very difficult bowler to put away. And together with John Carrico, both Charles Amini and John Carrico are excellent spin options for Papua New Guinea, with part-time spin also coming from Asadullah Wala. So great spin options that PNG has in their lineup, and this has really been a series for the spinners. We have seen for Malaysia, the best bowlers, Virandeep Singh, Khizar Hayat and Vijay Unni. For Hong Kong, the Ahsan Khan, Anas Khan and Ghazanfar with Nazakat as well. And then for Papua New Guinea, Charles Amini, John Carrico and Asadullah Wala. So this has really been a series for the spinners. The spinners have dominated all lineups. And as we see over here, Charles is going to, sorry, my bad. Michael Charlie is going to continue here from the Golden Hope end. And Hong Kong at the moment struggling a little bit. They're 40 for 3 after 9, and they'll certainly be looking to up their scoring rate. They need to get up to at least 150 plus to have a chance of winning this game, because as we have seen from Papua New Guinea, they have explosive batters in their lineup. Tony Ura and Asadullah Wala up top, and then Lega Siaka yesterday also finding some form. So those three are very, very explosive, and anything less than 150 is, with the kind of conditions that we have out here today, a beautiful day for cricket, is going to be not enough. This time trying to come down the track, but Michael Charlie has maintained that good line and maybe pulling it back a touch shorter that time around when he saw the batter coming down the track, and 2 runs just picked up in this over from the first 2 deliveries.
He's bowled really well until now. Michael Charlie just giving away 5 runs on his 8 deliveries. Akbar Khan to face Charlie. That was hit hard, but just along the ground to deep mid-wicket fielder. Just taking one there again. But I think now that the batters are not taking a lot of chances, Umair, and they should take the field inside the circle, put a lot of pressure, be a bit aggressive there on the field, as there is no pressure on PNG. They have taken 3 wickets in 9.3 overs already and just 43 runs on the board.
That is an excellent shot by Shiv Mathur. Brilliantly played away over the mid-off fielder for 4. So it was going a little bit slow, and the pressure was building on the Hong Kong side. But Shiv Mathur, have a look at this replay. Beautiful cover drive, making a little bit of room for himself and playing it over Asadullah Wala on mid-off for 4. So this is what we keep on talking about. He's a really exciting young talent. 15 years of age and batting like this, it's a real treat to watch as a neutral, sitting here in the comm box watching Shiv Mathur bat. And follows up that boundary with just a single down the ground. So this is really mature batting. I think Shiv Mathur has the potential to go on to become an excellent batter. And Hong Kong has produced some excellent batters in the past as well. We saw as well Michael Chapman, who now plays for New Zealand, came through the Hong Kong system, eventually going on to play ODIs for New Zealand. And then...
Oh, that's a given! What a throw! Umair, that's very unlucky for the young lad, Shiv Mathur.
Yeah, we were talking about Shiv Mathur over here, and he was just backing up a little bit too far down the track to his partner, and this is a really unfortunate dismissal. And brilliant fielding from Papua New Guinea once again, and that's the end of Shiv Mathur. Let's have a look at the replay over here. He just backed up a little bit too much, and no mistakes made by Papua New Guinea in the field again. No, there was a call from the striker, and then turning it down, and over here, Shiv Mathur, very unfortunate, the young man. And with the end fall of that wicket, we're going to take a short break for drinks. We'll be back in 2 minutes. And we're back here. Hong Kong at the moment struggling a little bit at 48 for 4. There was a run out a little bit against the run off play, and Charles Amini is going to be continuing over here with Nasrullah Rana on strike. Charles Amini from the Negara end.
He has a tough competition with his bowler, the spinner John Carrico, who has taken 8 wickets, and Charles Amini on 6 wickets until now. Both the bowlers have more than 2 overs to get the highest wicket taker of this tournament, the award for the highest wicket taker in the tournament. Who'll get it?
Yeah, definitely both of them are in the contention. And Charles Amini, we haven't seen that googly from him yet. And he's not the kind of bowler who bowls that googly every second or third delivery. He really uses it to good effect.
Akbar Khan will be facing Charles Amini, and he always look for the big boundaries there, but that's really cut away, but straight to the hands of the fielder. A dot delivery again by Charles Amini.
Yeah, Charles Amini has been excellent so far. Just giving away 7 runs, and this time played down the ground. There is a fielder underneath it, and that's gone. So Akbar Khan getting a little frustrated, not able to score freely. And this time just trying to go over the ground for a 6, but there was a long off fielder there who made no mistakes. I think Norman Vanua, sorry, my bad. That was Kamiya rather. That was at long off, and no mistakes made. Let's have a look at this replay over here. Charles Amini giving him a flighted delivery, inviting the batsman to go for that shot, and the batsman obliging and handing out to the mid-off fielder.
The ball was in the slot, Omer, to hit, but maybe he didn't timed it really well.
Yeah, just not timing it well.
The power was there on that shot, as we have seen, but there was no timing, and which brings in the new batter, the experienced candidate, experienced player for Hong Kong, China, Ahsan Khan.
Ahsan Khan, I've been watching him bowl over the last few days. What an excellent bowler he is. 38 years of age, very, very experienced, but he possesses all the variation for an off spinner. He has that off spinner, he has that doosra, and he has that arm ball. And we were watching him in the warm up earlier today, and I was having a chat with him during the warm up, and I was like, how many variations do you actually have? And he's a very, very humble man. He's like, I don't do anything. It just happens on its own, which is a very humble thing to say. But he bowled 3 or 4 different variations for me, just for me to have a look during the warm-ups earlier. So a very, very good bowler, Ahsan Khan. And how about this? So yesterday, Papua New Guinea got Malaysia all out for just 81 runs. Today, they have Hong Kong struggling at 50 for 5. So Papua New Guinea in a bit of a rush to finish this series and go back home, I think, because they, no nonsense over here from Papua New Guinea. They are just dismissing both the sides in really quick succession. Yesterday, Anas, only 81 runs from Malaysia, and today Hong Kong at 50 for 5.
Yes, they have created a lot of troubles for the batters in this series, not giving away any singles or doubles or runs for the batters to get it easily, always creating trouble, difficulties for the batters. And as we have seen in the previous 2 matches, they are totally on the top of the oppositions. Every time they come to ball out, they are successful in getting all those wickets. And some more, if they bat first, their batters are performing really well, as we have seen in the previous 3 to 4 matches. They haven't lost a game there.
Yeah, they really have been excellent, Papua New Guinea, in this series. And one of the things is that Papua New Guinea doesn't play a lot of cricket throughout the year, but when they do, they are an excellent associate nation. And they're always there and thereabouts. They've played World Cup qualifiers a couple of times, and they have some really exciting cricketers in their lineup, from batters to bowlers. Really world-class performance here from Papua New Guinea. With the kind of bowlers especially they have in their side, John Carrico, Charles Amini, they can really trouble any big opposition on their day as well, because the kind of line and length John Carrico bowls, he's bowling like a world-class low left armer. And any team, any international team can struggle against those kind of leg spinners on their day.
Oh, that's into the hands and missed. That was a clear chance for Ali now to take his second wicket in his second over.
We see that the pace of this pitch has really changed after 6 days of cricket. As we have a look at the replay, once again catching the leading edge. Down the leg side, that wasn't a great delivery. And just catching, I think, the glove of the batter, and that was not a very difficult chance for Ali now, because the ball was not traveling at him with a lot of speed. But I think when you're just in the finishing up your run up, it's a little bit difficult for fast bowlers. And Ali now continuing here for the fourth delivery of this over, and that's going to be another dot ball. So the pace of this pitch has really changed, catching the leading edge of the batters a couple of times today. That we saw Babar Hayat was dismissed in that fashion, and once again another opportunity here created by Ali now. So I think the ball is just really sticking in the pitch a little bit and coming to the bat a little bit slower, and the batters are finding it a little bit difficult. So an excellent over from Ali now so far. 5 dot deliveries, and if he's able to bowl another dot deliveries, this is going to be a maiden over. Again, something you don't see in T20 cricket every day, but when you have your opponent struggling at 51 for 5, you're going to create those kind of opportunities. So the last ball of this 12th over coming up from Ali now, and that's going to be another dot delivery. So Ali now bowling a maiden over here. 12 overs gone, Hong Kong 51 for 5.
Man, do you know Nasrullah Rana got the opportunity to open for Hong Kong as well?
Yeah, he opened in the first game against Malaysia, and he opened in the third game, and today he's batting at number 6, I think. So batting at number 6 today. So he's just moved around in the order a little bit, and I think the reason for that is that he missed out when he opened the bat. Wasn't able to get the runs, and that's why Hong Kong changing the batting lineup a little bit, giving Mohammad Khan a chance to open the bat. As we see, John Carrico is going to continue over here, and swept away for a single by Ahsan Khan. And John Carrico once again excellent so far. He's been excellent in this series. He's only given away 5 runs today and picked up a wicket. So far, the leading wicket taker in this series. And John Carrico will be looking to pick up another couple of wickets to finish as the leading wicket taker in this series. He's all set to achieve that target, and they have a slip in place for him. So this is excellent captaincy from Asadullah Wala as well, just giving his bowler an attacking field to contend with. They have just 3 men outside the circle at the moment.
That's a 6. Massive hit by Nasrullah Rana. And he was sent to do the same when he was opening. He was being used as a pinch hitter, but he didn't perform well while opening. But now, that's a biggie by him. Let's have a look at the replay. John Carrico in the slot, and that's one leg bend and dispatch towards the long on boundary. That's a great hit. I was just about to talk that he has played 8 dot deliveries on the trot, but that 6 made his strike rates a lot better, and that's very well driven towards the offside.
But this is what we have seen from Hong Kong team today and the last few days as well, that they play a couple of dot deliveries and then the pressure builds on the batters themselves and they have to go for that shot. This time getting lucky, but on the last 2 occasions, the 2 batters today getting out in the same fashion. They put pressure on themselves by not scoring freely, and then they had to go for the aggressive shot to just release the pressure. Nasrullah Rana is successful in doing that, but Nizakat Khan and Nizakat Khan got out in the same fashion. He built some pressure onto himself, and then he had to go for the long shot. Yeah. Yeah, I was just talking about that. Anas Akbar Khan and Nizakat Khan both did the same thing. They played a lot of dot deliveries and they put the pressure on themselves, and then they had to try to go for a big shot just to release that pressure, and both of them got out. Nasrullah Khan doing the same thing, but Nasrullah Rana doing the same thing, but Nasrullah Rana managing to succeed specifically with that mid-on fielder inside the circle, so it was easy for him to clear. But Hong Kong has to try and rotate the strike over here so that that kind of pressure doesn't build on their batters. And we see 13 overs are now gone. Hong Kong at 60 for 5. Alia now is going to be continuing, bowling a maiden over in the last over, this time starting with a wide. So Alia now has been excellent so far. He's only given away 6 runs in the 2 overs, picking up a wicket as well. And Hong Kong here really struggling to get the runs on the board. And at the moment, 10 and over from here will get them to 140. 10 and over is going to be an uphill task for them with the way things are going at the moment. 8 and over from here will get them to that 120 mark. And that will be the first target that they will be hoping for, to get to that at least 118, 120, at least, because they've lost a lot of wickets. And if these two batters can find a bit of form, and then they'll be looking to go beyond that 120 mark. And with how this pitch has been playing, I think 120, 130 is not a bad score, because this pitch has really shaped up in the last 6 days, where we saw yesterday even Malaysia got 81 runs. And in the chase, the PNG team still lost 6 wickets. So
this is a different pitch. Yesterday it was playing around the other pitch, the side one, and today this pitch proving to be a bit slow and gripping the ball, which is why it's creating a lot of trouble for the batters.
yeah, we saw yesterday, if Malaysia was able to get over the 120, 125 mark, I think they would have given a good fight to PNG. And today, I'll say the same thing about Hong Kong. If they can get that 120, 125 mark, they will be able to give a good fight to PNG, because Hong Kong has some really good bowlers in their lineup as well, with Ahsan Khan, Ghazanfar Mohammad, the leg spinner, as well as Anas Khan, the slow left armer. So they have one of each. They have a leg spinner, an off spinner, and a slow left arm. And all those 3 bowlers have been excellent in this series, specifically Ahsan Khan, who's out there in the middle at the moment. He really possesses a lot of variations. And as I was saying earlier, I was out there during the warm-ups with him, and I was talking to him about his variation, and he showed me 3 or 4 different deliveries during the warm-up. He showed me the regular off spinner. He showed me the arm ball that just goes away from the batter in the air, and then he showed me the doosra, which bounces and goes away from the batter. So he has those 3, and then he showed me the quicker one. So he has 4 different deliveries in his stock. So it's a very difficult off spinner to face at any level of cricket.
That's right, Omer. And some more, if the ones you're talking about, the names you have taken, they are bowling with a great economy until now in this tournament. They have shown class. So you're right, if they manage to get early on wickets, they'll be creating a lot of trouble for PNG to win this match. That's for sure. And that single brings us to the end of 14th over. Hong Kong 65 with a loss of 5 wickets, and just 6 more overs to go. And if they currently continues to play like this, which means just with the 4.6 run rate in this match, they will be projected score is just 93. So they'll be scoring 93 runs. They have to charge up. They have to score with the boundaries, not just by taking singles or doubles. They need boundaries to achieve that score from now.
You're right, Anas, but the PNG team is making it very difficult for Hong Kong to score, and PNG made it very difficult for Malaysia to score yesterday as well. great field setups by the captain, and great bowling line and lengths from the bowlers. So it's very, very difficult to play against this PNG side for these two teams in this Tri-Nation series. And they will certainly be looking to get over at least 100, 110, or maybe really reach that 120 mark, because that is something for their bowlers to bowl at least. Anything less than 90 or 93, the score like that is just not going to be enough for Hong Kong to defend against this Papua New Guinea side.
What I have seen, Omer, that they have been with the very defensive approach taken by the Hong Kong China side, and they were not allowed to even get scores by the bowlers. But the approach wasn't right as well. There was a lack of intent in the power play while there were 0 wickets at the 0 wicket with the loss of 0 wickets, which means that at that time you have a lot of chance, a lot of time to play your shots. So with that, they have taken another single, Nasrullah Rana. He's looking good down the order, by the way. When he opened, it looks like the ball was shaping away from him, and once he got out with the in-swinger, means he was having a trouble playing those swinging deliveries up the order. And now he's looking really comfortable playing those shots along the ground.
Yeah, the responsibility is going to be on Nasrullah Rana to get Hong Kong to a respectable score over here, because he is the last proper batsman in the lineup. A bunch of all-rounders and lower middle order batters remaining for Hong Kong, and Ahsan Khan is giving good support to Nasrullah Rana over here as well. And there's a big appeal over here. There was a bit of an appeal from John Carrico.
So with that dot delivery, we have the end of 15th over by PNG and Hong Kong, just managing to get 69 with the loss of 5 wickets.
John Carrico has finished his spell bowling 4 overs over here, 17 for 1. And once again, we will say that John Carrico has been excellent in this series. And as we say that, let's have a look at the scoring chart. And one really good over for Hong Kong. They're getting 15 runs. That's when Babar Hayat hit that 6 and a 4. Since then, things have been quiet for Hong Kong, and we see a maiden over as well over there from Alia now. So losing wickets at regular intervals, which means that the scoring rate was not able to stay up for Hong Kong. And once again, Norman Vanua coming back into the attack from the Golden Hope, and they've gone for their experienced pacer over here to come and break this partnership that's building. And the score from Hong Kong over here really not up to the mark at the moment, and with 5 more overs to go, 4.5 more overs to go over here rather, and they have to get some runs. And coming down the track a little bit, that one is running away to the boundary, but the third man is going to cut that one off, and Ahsan Khan is going to return for 2 runs.
Ahsan Khan, exceptional down the order for Hong Kong, China. In the middle order, he gives a lot of stability to the side, as we have seen in the previous matches as well. Ahsan Khan striking with a strike rate of more than 80. And advances this time, but played along the ground just for a single towards the long on fielder.
Yeah, at the moment, that's the plan from the Hong Kong side, certainly. But they have to start going for their runs to give themselves a respectable score. They are heading to Asian Games after this, Hong Kong, where in the group stages they will be playing Japan and Cambodia. You feel that Japan is a side that they will be probably able to beat. But that is an excellent fielding effort and point by the fielder. It is Charles Amini, and Charles Amini is known for his fielding. Everybody in the PNG side knows that he's the best fielder. He's taken some excellent catches in the past, and that was hit with full force. And if that beat Charles Amini in the point region, that would have gone for 4. But Charles Amini diving to his left and stopping that one and saving 4 runs for his side. This time in the air and just a single. So coming back to the upcoming fixtures for Hong Kong. As I said, they'll be heading to Asian Games where they will play Japan in the group stage. And then they'll play Cambodia. And Cambodia is not going to be an easy team to beat because we saw in the Southeast Asian Games that took place recently, Cambodia and Malaysia playing in the final. Cambodia coming up winners against Malaysia over there. So the Cambodia side can definitely cause them troubles. And the way that the group stages are set up in the Asian Games, there are 3 teams in each group, and only the top placed team is going to go through. So Hong Kong will have to win both their games over there to make it to the quarterfinals. And if they do make it to the quarterfinals, they will face either Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, or the Sri Lankan team. So definitely some good cricket coming up for Hong Kong. And in order to be successful in those games, they really have to try and get their team into form over here this time. Nasrullah Rana rather just taking his cap.
So with the end of 16 overs, Hong Kong China is 74 and with a loss of 5 wickets. You were discussing about the fielding of Charles Amini. I'll tell you that he has taken the most number of catches in this series, 5 catches. And yes, he has been exceptional throughout the series, the tournament, Tri Nations Cup, and as well as he has taken 7 wickets until now. So he is giving the competition is with the top wicket taker John Carrico.
Yeah, one more wicket will tie him for the top spot over here with John Carrico. And if you talk to anybody in the Papua New Guinea side, they will say that Charles Amini is the best fielder in their team. So he has built a reputation for himself as a good fielder. So rightly so, taking the most amount of catches and saving that excellent 4 for his team in the last over. And Charles Amini looking to pick up another wicket over here just to be tied together with John Carrico as the top wicket taker in this Tri-Nation series. And he has 2 overs to do that. He has 4 deliveries in this over and another over to be bowled after this. So specifically because the Hong Kong side will be looking to up their scoring rate now, and that will definitely create some chances. So he definitely has the chance to finish as the top wicket taker in the series this time. Once again, the delivered ball not coming on to the bat.
Nasrullah Rana has the capability and ability to hit a long way around the ground, and he'll be trying for sure. As you have rightly said, that 16.3 overs has been gone, and just a few of the deliveries left. After this, 21 deliveries in total. That's a good shot and excellent in between the wickets. And chance of run out, appeal and not given by the umpire. Good running. Ahsan Khan made his ground there.
Yeah, that was closer than it looked over there. And as the batters were struggling to get back in, but just getting back in the nick of time. Charles Amini, excellent in this tournament as a bowler, excellent in the field, and excellent today as well all around. And he has been an excellent all-rounder for Papua New Guinea. Once again, we see that fielding effort from Charles Amini, and this is what we're talking about. He is the best fielder possibly in this tournament as well, diving around, and he's been a long-time vice-captain to Asadullah Wala. And I think after Asadullah Wala is done with his playing days, Charles Amini is definitely going to take over the captaincy for Papua New Guinea as well. So we have talked about how his father, grandfather, and brother and mother have captained the PNG sides, and Charles Amini looks all set to become a captain of Papua New Guinea in the future as well. An excellent cricketing talent of Charles Amini. He has really impressed us out here. And just a quick change of helmets as the pacer, Michael Charlie, is going to take the ball again.
So just 3 more overs to go in this game. 17 overs gone, 79 with a loss of 5 wickets. Will these 2 batters change the intent and will try to go hard after this over?
I think they have to, because the 10 and over from here will just get them to 109. When 109 is not going to be enough against this PNG side, they really have to show some intent over here and try to clear the boundary and get their team to a respectable total. at least 120 is going to give their bowlers something to bowl at. Give Ahsan Khan, give Ghazanfar Mohammad a chance at least to pick up some wickets and bring their side into the game. Because in T20 cricket, less than 100 means you just have to stay out there for 20 overs and you're going to win the game.
That's right. What I think is Nasrullah Rana will be taking charge. And Michael Charlie has bowled decent bowling. 2.1 overs, just giving away 12 runs. Nasrullah Rana on strike, and that's a cheeky shot. Yes, he has played that shot towards the fine leg area, but it will be stopped, and just a single managed on this delivery. Very well fielded. So there was a chance of getting the boundary there, and just a single taken. So Ahsan Khan will be on strike now. Both the batters have scored 16 runs so far. He wanted to go over the fielder, but this time he bowled really well. The fuller delivery by him, as soon as he sees the batsman advancing and using his feet. Really bowled well there, Michael Charlie. So we can see the intent there by the batsman that they want to go hard and big. They just have a few more deliveries to go in the innings. And that's a slower delivery. Very well bowled by Michael Charlie. Edged straight towards the third man. Just a single manage there. That's a good piece of bowling towards the end of the innings by the PNG bowlers. Not giving any room to the batters to free their arms. This time, the slow delivery, the delivery was there to get hit, but the batsman was not in a position to play over the covers. Ahsan Khan to face Michael Charlie from the Golden Hope end, and that's a big shot again, but not managed to get boundary. They will be looking for two. No, turned down by the non-strikers batter, Ahsan Khan. 5 singles so far in this over. Yes, the intent is there, but he is bowling really good. Michael Charlie. The chance of getting a wicket there on this last delivery, as both the batters are looking to clear the boundary. Nasrullah Rana to face, and that's the ball is up in the air. Can he take that catch? Wonderfully taken. Excellent catch. What a fielding. Jersey number 6. Legasiaka making no mistakes. He had to cover a lot of ground there. An excellent catch taken in the end. Nasrullah Rana dismissed by Michael Charlie. He has taken his first wicket in this match.
Yeah, this is what we have been talking about, Anas. Papua New Guinea have been excellent in the field. No doubts about that. They have really not dropped many catches over here. We have a look at this replay over here. Legasiaka, as you said, had to cover a lot of ground to get to that one. It was in the air for a while. And we have a look how far in he came from the boundary line, taking that near the inside circle. So he covered ground from the boundary line to the inside circle, to the 30-yard circle, and excellent catch, running effort from Legasiaka. You need a lot of fitness to take those kind of catches, and fitness and fielding has been the theme of this PNG team. And we see Ayush Ashish Shukla now has walked out to bat, and just 2 overs to go over. There are only 5 runs managed by Hong Kong in the 18th over, and with 2 more overs to go over here, even 10 and over from here will just get them to 104. And how excellent this has been from Papua New Guinea. Yesterday getting Malaysia all out just for 81. Today they have Hong Kong struggling at 84 for 6, as we see Charles Amini is going to be continuing from the Nigara end for his last over, and just 1 wicket away from being tied as the leading wicket taker in this series, together with his teammate John Carrico. So the 2 spinners over here from Papua New Guinea, excellent so far, and the spinners from all teams have been excellent so far in this series. As we said, Malaysia with Vijay Unni, Khizar Hayat and Virandeep Singh. and Hong Kong with Anas Khan, Ehsan Khan, and Gazanfar Mohammad. So this has really been a series for the spinners.
Just 3 more deliveries for him, Charles Amini. Can he take another wicket and get a tie with his teammate, as you have said? 2 dot deliveries and a single. Ayush will be facing his first delivery, and a good chance for Charles Amini to take that wicket as he's new to crease.
Yeah, I've noticed that when he's bowling to the ball, new batter, he goes for that googly option up front. This time it's played in the air, and that's gone. So, flighting that delivery, I think it was that googly. I've seen him that whenever there's a new batsman facing a first delivery against him, he goes for that googly option. This time, once again, catching the top edge of the batter. Ayush Shukla trying to go for the big heave. We have a look at this replay. Asadullah Wala just came into the slip just before that delivery. Trying to go for the big heave, catching the outside edge and handing it straight to the fielder in the point region. And Charles Amini picking up his 8th wicket of this Tri-Nation. And now, just 1 more wicket for him. And he will be the leading wicket taker in this series. And he would have surpassed John Carrico. So both John Carrico and Charles Amini tied as the leading wicket takers in this series with 8 wickets each at the moment. Niaz Ali is the new batter for Hong Kong over here, and he's a left-hander. And let's see if he's going to go once again for that googly option. The googly for the left-hander over here will be spinning away from the left-hander, and then they have a slip in place as well in case he's able to catch that edge.
So another chance for him as the batter is new, and Ayush Shukla was dismissed as a golden duck there. Oh, that's a really good delivery. Another dot ball.
Yeah, we see he went for that googly option once again. That delivery just shaping away from the batter. And the last ball of Charles Amini's spell. He's been excellent today. 15 runs given away for his 2 wickets. Down the track. And that's going to be another dot delivery. So 19 overs now gone. Hong Kong just 85 for 7. And Charles Amini ends his spell with just giving away 15 runs with the return of 2 wickets.
So we're discussing about the top wicket takers. Now it's tied, but the thing is, the economy of Charles Amini is less than 4.8, which means he'll be getting the award if there is any, because John Carrico's economy is 5.3 in getting those 8 wickets each.
Yeah, certainly PNG will be very happy with their spinners. They've really done the job for them. And Sema Kiema also been excellent today, just giving away 6 runs in his 2 overs. And he has express pace, Sema Kiema. He's been one of the quickest bowlers in this series. Looking at him from the dressing room over here, he's generated a lot of pace. Let's see if he's able to trouble the batters over here in the last over with his pace. Coming around the wicket, Sema Kiema from the Golden Hope end to bowl this last over. And with the way the things are looking at the moment, Anas, it looks like Hong Kong is not going to cross that 100 mark. And if they're not able to cross that 100 mark, I must give a lot of credit to Papua New Guinea. They came into the series and played excellently well. And yesterday, dismissing Malaysia for just 81. And today, they have Hong Kong at 86 for 7. So, clearly showing their class in this tournament. They have been excellent in the field. I haven't seen any missed chances from them in the last 6 days, in the last 4 games that they've played, and excellent with the runouts as well. So, Sema Kiema, this time is a huge appeal, and that looked like that was plumb in front. So, that's the end of Niaz Ali.
And another duck for the Hong Kong China batsman. So Niaz Ali didn't trouble the scorers much.
Let's have a look at the replay of this LBW. That was pretty much pitching in line and hit him very, very low. That would have gone on to crush the stumps, hit it probably middle and off, and that's the end of Niaz Ali without troubling the scorers. And walking out to the middle is the leg spinner Ghazanfar Mohammad.
So 8 wickets down for 86 in 19.2 overs. 4 more deliveries to go and just two more wickets in hand for Hong Kong China. What I think now is they still should look for boundaries. Not caring much about their wickets as they should look for the big total on the board. 2 boundaries, 2 sixes will just take them to 98 runs there.
Yeah, just like yesterday, it just seems like the opposition has not been in the game. Malaysia was never in the game. PNG had a tight grasp on that match yesterday throughout the game, and today as well. PNG just has had a tight grasp on this game. This time, Ghazanfar Mohammad just playing that down the ground for a single and bringing back onto the strike Ehsan Khan. And Ehsan Khan has been out there for a while. He's been there for 25 deliveries and he's only scored 20 runs. But the situation when he came out to bat was very, very tough for Hong Kong. So you can understand his strike rate of 80. But with the last 3 deliveries coming up, Ehsan has to try and clear the boundary over here.
That's right. 19.3 overs, 3 more deliveries to go. And Ehsan Khan is well settled batsman in this on the crease now. Present on the crease, and he'll be looking for sure for the boundaries. The fine leg fielder brought in the circle, so maybe he can just play a bit of a scoop there as the ball have a lot of pace by Sama Kamia.
Yeah, both third man and fine leg inside the circle.
Oh, that's missed by the wicket keeper Kipling Doriga this time, and which will allow them to take a single off the byes. So just 2 more deliveries to go.
They're not signaled by the umpire, so that will go as runs for Ehsan. He wouldn't mind.
Just 2 more deliveries to go. I'm still very much thinking about the 2 boundaries, 2 sixes that can take Hong Kong China to 100-run mark.
But Anas, do you really think that he can hit 2 sixes over here with the way PNG has been bowling? Let's have a look.
That will be quite difficult, of course.
So this means that the score of the Hong Kong team is definitely going to stay under the 100-run mark, which is just not going to be enough against this Papua New Guinea side. As we've seen with the 3 experienced batter in their lineup, Tony Ura, Sadullah Wala and Legacy Aka, they will really think that this one is in the bag. So Papua New Guinea have just been excellent. We've just been talking about how good they have been today, and they've shown their class once again today. Last ball of this innings coming up from the Golden Hope end and down the track, and they are a little bit of confusion between the batters. That means that's going to be a wicket. I'm not too sure why they didn't run, as that was the last ball of the innings, and they're looking at each other. I don't really know what the confusion is about, because that was the last ball of the innings. They should have just gone for the run. So that's the story out here from the middle. Ghazanfar Mohammad dismissed of the last ball of this over. It was a dot delivery, more importantly, which means Hong Kong have finished their innings at 89 for 9.
Just 90 runs for PNG to make in 20 overs. That won't be hard if there's no early gone wickets. So Hong Kong China will be. That's a betting card. Nazakat Khan Muhammad opening with the Muhammad Khan. Nazakat making 12 runs and Muhammad Khan not making any run there. So Baba Hayat was the 1-down batsman making 14 runs. A bit unfortunate. Shiv Mathur, the young lad, got run out there. Akbar Khan making 7. Nasrullah Rana 17. Ehsan Khan giving away a bit of a stability in the middle order, making 21 runs. Ayush Shukla not troubling again, got 0. Niaz Ali 0. And Ghazanfar Mohammad making 2 and got run out on the last delivery of the innings. So good disciplined bowling by Papua New Guinea, and just giving away 5 extras only. So let's have a look at the bowling card of PNG.
Yeah, but bowling has really been excellent from Papua New Guinea. John Carrico, 4 overs, 17 for 1. Norman Vanua, 3 overs, 21 for 1. Sema Kamia, 3 overs, 10 for 1. Ali Now, 3 overs, 10 for 1. Michael Charlie, 3 overs, 16 for 1. And the Charles Amini, 4 overs, 15 for 2. So all the bowlers picking up wickets over here today for Papua New Guinea. They'll be really happy with that. So that's the story from out here in the middle. We're going to have a look. So when we come back, Papua New Guinea is going to need 90 runs from their 20 overs. Catch us again in 15 minutes. And we are back here for the chase from Papua New Guinea. They need just 90 runs today to win this match and continue to be unbeaten in this Tri-Nation series here in Malaysia. So Papua New Guinea have already won this series. They are already the champions of this tournament, and they'll be looking to finish on a high over here today with another win and continuing unbeaten in this series. Papua New Guinea, they only need 90 runs to get there, and you have to think that it's an easy job for them. And how good have Papua New Guinea been yesterday and today? Yesterday, dismissing Malaysia for just 81 runs all out, and then today restricting Hong Kong just for 89 runs. So excellent performance from Papua New Guinea yesterday and today, and in the first two games as well, winning both the games with ease. In the first game, playing against Malaysia, the game was affected by rain, so they won on the Duckworth-Lewis method, but by the time the game ended, they were 108 in 9.4 overs, chasing 149. So excellent performance from Papua New Guinea. The only tough match that Papua New Guinea had in the series was the last game against Hong Kong, where they lost quite a few wickets chasing. So we are ready for the first ball of the second innings and driven away straight into the hands of the fielder. Today, the openers for Papua New Guinea, Tony Ura once again coming out to open. Yesterday, Papua New Guinea testing the other batters, giving them a chance. Today, they're going back with Tony Ura. Tony Ura missed out yesterday, not able to trouble the scorers. Tony Ura yesterday coming down to bat at number 7 yesterday, Tony Ura. So he's out there today to open once again, facing Ayush Shukla. Ayush getting some nice shape over here early on away from the right-hander. And to support Tony Ura here today, we have Hiri Hiri as his batting partner. So Papua New Guinea need just 90 runs from 19.4 overs over here, and they'll be looking to chase this one down with ease over here. Papua New Guinea, and from what we know about Tony Ura, he is a very, very aggressive batsman, and I don't think he's going to waste any time over here.
Oh, bowled him there. Ayush Shukla. That's a great delivery. Faster one this time. Dismissing Tony Ura. Wow, what a wicket for them. For Hong Kong, China. Ayush Shukla is really fast. A good pacer for Hong Kong, China.
So it's still too early to write Hong Kong off from this game. Let's have a look at this wicket. I think he saw Tony Ura coming down the track, and then
there was a little inside edge, and that edge went away straight, missing the wickets.
I think when you're defending a total of 90 runs, Anas, you have to get early wickets, and that's exactly what Hong Kong have done. And that too, the wicket of Tony Ura, the very, very exciting and dangerous batsman. He can really take the game away from the opposition, as we saw him in the first match against Malaysia. The way he came out to bat and the way he attacked the bowlers, Malaysia was never in that game. And so we know his explosive capabilities. And today, Ayush Shukla just getting rid of him early on. So Hong Kong not yet out of this game, even though it's a very difficult task for Hong Kong. But they have Papua New Guinea at 0 for 1 in 3 deliveries. And we see Legasiaka is walking out to bat. Legasiaka, the man of the match yesterday against Malaysia, scoring unbeaten 41 in a chase of 82 runs. So scoring half the runs for his team yesterday. And they will certainly be looking at him once again today, Papua New Guinea, to just give some stability to their batting lineup and get to that score. But if Ayush Shukla is able to pick up the wicket over here of Legasiaka, then we'll have a game on, and you can see intense discussion between Nazakat Khan and Ayush Shukla, because they know this is a very important wicket, and if they can get this wicket, they will certainly be back in this game, Hong Kong, for sure.
Yes, indeed. And Legasiaka will be facing Ayush Shukla from Nigara end. Oh, that's a good piece of pace there on the ball. And Legasiaka just playing it with ease with full bat.
You can see Ayush Shukla is really bending his back over here today to generate pace. He just fell over in his run up over there because he's really trying to generate good pace over here and trying to get early wickets for his side. He succeeded getting the wicket of Tony Ura early on, a big wicket for them. Let's see if he can get one more. Ayush Shukla from the Nigara end, this time a little bit wayward, just glanced again to that deep backward square leg fielder for a single, bringing Hiri Hiri onto the strike. So,
and opening the account for PNG as well. So they have taken the first run of the bat after 4 deliveries. Legasiaka. So the last ball of the first over. And that's a big appeal, shout. Not given by the umpire. That's the great appeal, loud appeal. And captain asking from the umpire that what's wrong with that.
That looked very close from here in the commentary box. Anas, I think let's have a look at the replay over here because he was down the track a little bit, but just down the track a couple of strides, but that ball hit him really low. And Anas, these days it doesn't matter how far down the track you are. If the ball is pitching in line, impact in line, and hitting the wickets, it's out. It doesn't matter how far down the track you are.
I guess the umpire didn't give that out due to the impact because he was stepping forward and stepping towards the offside, maybe which is why the umpire didn't give him out. But that was a good appeal.
It was a good appeal and it hit him very low on his pad. That's why I thought that it's very, very close. There was a huge appeal from the Ayush Shukla and the Hong Kong side. And if the umpire raised his finger over there, PNG would have been 1 for 2 and Hong Kong would have been fully back into this game. But good first over nevertheless for Hong Kong. PNG 1 for 1 after 1.
Oh, the ball is swinging, giving a lot of help to the bowlers.
Niaz Ali, the left arm pacer, will be bowling over here from the Golden Hope end. And if you have a look over here, the left armer bowling to the 2 right-handers, definitely we see a lot of wickets are picked up like that by the left-handers. If he's able to sharply bring it back into the right-hander, he's going to create some LBW and bold opportunities for his team. We have a look at Niaz Ali once again, and he is doing exactly that. He has that classic left arm bowler action, which brings the ball back into the right-hander. And we see a lot of bowlers on the international level, the left armers are able to create a lot of chances like that early on for their sides. And the ball is certainly swinging for Niaz Ali over here. So let's see if Niaz is able to give another breakthrough to his side. Hiri Hiri on strike.
The wind is helping Niaz Ali as well. Oh, that's very well driven and great fielding there by jersey number 12, Akbar Khan. 2 dot deliveries to ball to Hiri Hiri. He haven't opened his account yet. He has faced 3 deliveries for naught. So yes, he is bringing the ball in towards the right-hander, bowling and hitting really good lengths. Niaz Ali. Oh, that's outside of, not given as a wide there as the batsman approached.
And what we see here from Niaz Ali is that he's able to swing the ball either ways. Anas, he doesn't have too much of pace. He's not a very tall man, but he's able to swing the ball both ways, which means he's not a very easy bowler to contend with, especially in the early overs over here. So he's going to be the key.
Yes, he don't have as much pace as Ashish Shukla, but he had the swing. He had the swing there. He can swing both ways, as you have said. But the keeper is asking for the helmet there, and maybe he's coming up to stop Hiri Hiri use his feet.
Yeah, you're right. They don't want Hiri to step down the track, but it's an interesting decision by the keeper, specifically because the ball is swinging so much that even though this bowler doesn't have too much pace, the swing can really trouble the keeper, specifically those deliveries that come back into the right hander because your view is blocked by the batsman. And as a keeper, you have to do some really excellent work to gather those deliveries. Let's see if Mohammad Khan is able to create stumping chances over here and also prevent Hiri from coming down the track.
Oh, yes, that's the fifth dot ball faced by Hiri. And 3 dot balls from Niaz Ali in this over. 4 dot balls.
Yeah, when you're defending 90, this is the best kind of start you can hope for. Have your opponents at 2 for 1 after 1.5, but dot deliveries is just not going to be enough for them. They have to pick up wickets. Last ball of the second over here.
That's into the gap, racing away towards the boundary. That's a great shot between the gap of backward point and point. Superb shot by Hiri to get off the pressure there.
Yeah, the pressure was building up as we have a look at this replay. Slightly outside off, a slightly shorter, and Hiri making no mistakes, just cutting that away, beating the point and backward point fielder, and through the infield for 4. So after 2 overs, PNG 6 for 1. Ayush Shukla is going to continue over here. Ayush Shukla very, very threatening in his first over, picked up the wicket of Tony Ura and almost had the wicket of Hiri again as well with the LBW opportunity that he created. So he generated a lot of pace in his first over, Ayush Shukla, and let's see if he's able to do that again. And the weather also has changed over here a little bit. The clouds have come in, the sun has gone away, and it's really windy out there today. I think today has been the most windy day out of the last 6 days. So definitely good conditions to exploit for the pacer.
Oh, that's a direct hit. Very well fielded by Ayush Shukla there and signaling the batsman to get back to your place, get back to into crease and not to take single there. Legacyaka will be facing Ayush Shukla.
Yeah, it's really good to see Hong Kong charged up. This game is a dead rubber in the context of this series. Papua New Guinea have already won the series. Hong Kong have lost their 3 games, but it's good to see Hong Kong charged up. They still want to win this game. They don't want to give it away too easily.
Oh, that's a faster delivery, a short delivery. We can see the ball traveling really fast to wicket keeper there, hitting the pitch really hard. Ayush Shukla.
Yeah, this is really surprising from Ayush Shukla because I haven't seen him generate this much pace in the last 3 games. Today, he's looking express out there, Ayush Shukla. He's really hit his stride in this tournament in the final game, and that's going to be really good news for Hong Kong going into the upcoming fixtures. This time beating the batsman outside off, and this is excellent bowling over here from Ayush Shukla.
He's really bowling well, hitting the consistent lengths there, good length deliveries, short length delivery. So 3 dot balls in this over so far by Ayush Shukla. He has just given away 1 run on his 9 deliveries so far. He has bowled. So Ayush Shukla will be... Oh, that's it. The ball up is in the air. And it's gone for big 6. What a shot. Legacyaka making no mistake on this delivery. The ball was shorter and he was ready. He timed it really well. He middled the ball and got a 6 there off Ayush Shukla. What a class shown by Ayush Shukla and as well as Legacyaka. After 3 dot deliveries, he was dispatched for a 6 there by Legacyaka. Advancing again and playing a dot ball there. Good length maintained by Ayush Shukla after that 6. He won't be giving himself back, Ayush Shukla. So 4 dot deliveries and a 6. One more delivery to go in this over. Legasiaka, 8 runs on his 8 deliveries. Another pull shot. Another pull shot. That's ball races away towards the boundary for 4. What a shot. Ayush Shukla was a bit predictable throughout the over. He was bowling short as well as hitting the good lengths, but this time pulled off the waist. A good shot played by Legasiaka. Goes for 4. That over was a bit expensive there, giving away 10 runs by Ayush Shukla. Legasiaka moved to 12 of his 9 deliveries there. Just 4.35 runs in an over is required by them. Need 74 off from 17 overs. PNG coming back after a bit of a pressure created by these two bowlers in the beginning.
So after a good start, once again, there's a big appeal, but I think that one was clearly down, going down the leg side, specifically with the swing that Niaz Ali is generating. And after a great start from Hong Kong, Ayush Shukla just going for a couple of boundaries there in the last over to ease the pressure by Legasiaka, just smashing that huge 6 and then pulling it away for a 4. So Legasiaka into the act now. And this time glancing it away to the leg side, and the fine leg fielder is inside the circle. So that one is going to run away to the boundary for 4 again. So Legasiaka looks like he has a flight to catch back home. He's in a rush to finish this one off. Let's have a look back at this replay. That one just too far down the leg side, and Legasiaka not missing out. So they put aside Ayush Shukla in the last over, and now he's putting aside Niaz Ali in this over, and still 4 more balls to come in this over. Legasiaka is looking very, very dangerous. Third ball of this over coming up from Niaz and charging him down the track, this time through the offside. The ball is running away to the boundary.
And yes, it does.
That's gone for another 4. So Legasiaka not wasting any time. This time playing it upish, but just away from the point fielder. And once you beat that point fielder, that kind of shot is always going to run away for 4. So this is excellent from Legasiaka over here. He's giving us a treat to watch. This game now strongly in favor of Papua New Guinea. And once again, charging down the track, Legasiaka is looking in dangerous nick. He's not wasting any time. He wants to get done with this game as soon as possible. I think they want to go back to the hotel and dip in the swimming pool because they're getting it done in a hurry.
Yes, looks like Legasiaka is in a hurry and he wants to make use of the power play. Still 2.2 more overs to go in power play, and he wants to cash that power play. He has taken 2 boundaries in the previous over, and this over as well, 2 boundaries. So 4 boundaries in previous last 2 overs. Legasiaka making 20 runs of his 13 deliveries, of which he has taken 18 runs off the boundaries.
So in the midst of all that carnage, I found this stat over here. We'll come back to that in a second after this ball. Niaz Ali, once again, the shorter delivery played upish. Going to fall short of that deep mid-wicket fielder. So it's just going to be a single. So I was saying, in the midst of that carnage, and that's the end of the over. 4 overs gone. PNG 26 for 1. So we were talking about a stat that I found. Birendeep Singh, who played really well for Malaysia in this tournament, is only 180 runs away from reaching his 2000 T20 international runs. And if he's able to get those 180 runs in the next 17 innings, he's going to become the fastest associate player to get to 2000 T20 runs. The fastest at the moment is Richie Berrington, who's got in there in 77 innings. Birendeep has played 59 innings for his 1,880 runs, 1,820 runs rather. So 180 runs from next 70 innings is just an average of just over 11 or 12. We definitely know Viran is very, very capable of reaching that. So he is all set to become the fastest associate player to get to 2,000 T20 runs. Virandeep, best of luck to him to get there. So a bowling change here, and Ahsan Khan, first delivery, plumb in front. No mistakes made by the umpire, aptly raising his finger. That looked like it was plumb in front. So we were talking about the very dangerous Ahsan Khan going for that quicker delivery option, fuller, and trying to sweep. Maybe not there for the sweeping, that delivery. That was too full and too quick to sweep. And that was plumb in front.
The experienced player Ahsan Khan showing his class there. The ball was fuller and the ball wasn't there to sweep that, but it was a pre-planned shot. It looks like it was a pre-planned, predetermined shot by Legasiaka, but he has played his knock, good knock for PNG. So now 4.1 overs, PNG 26 with a loss of 2 wickets there. Just need 64 more runs for 15.5 overs. 4 runs in an over required run rate.
Yeah, the required run rate is not very high, but Tony Udra and Legasiaka, two of their premier batsmen, are back into the dressing room, and now it's Asadullah Wala who's come out to the middle. Asadullah Wala, the left-hander, is going to be up against the dangerous Ahsan Khan, who definitely possesses all the variations. And if Ahsan is able to dismiss Asadullah Wala over here, I think that this game is going to be right back in the balance.
Yes, for sure. As Asadullah Wala is really good player, a good exciting player. He looks for the boundaries regularly, and he's the backbone of PNG as well.
That's going to be really important for Asadullah Wala to just stay out there for a while. And I know that Asadullah Wala is experienced enough to know what his role is going to be over here, because losing him now will be very dangerous for PNG. I know that they don't need too many runs to score, but Tony Ura, Legasiaka, and Asadullah Wala make up the backbone of the PNG batting lineup. And these spinners that Hong Kong has can really get on top of you once you have a little bit of pressure on your side. So if Asadullah Wala, if they're able to pick up Asadullah Wala early on over here, they're definitely going to be in with a shout for this game, Hong Kong. So it's going to be interesting to see how Ahsan Khan proceeds from here.
Very well played off the legs. Just a single there taken. Hiri making 5 runs off his 8 deliveries. He just have to play the supporting role with Asadullah Wala there.
Yeah, that arm ball or that dusra that Ahsan Khan possesses is going to give some troubles to Asadullah Wala. Let's see how he uses his variations over here, Ahsan Khan. And there we go. That's the delivery we're talking about. The arm ball that just shapes into the left-hander from around the wicket. And
that misfield should not give the single to them, and fielding is a bit off-colored. They should help the bowlers. There was a clear dot delivery there, but in the end they managed to get single.
Yeah, they want to keep Asadullah Wala on strike early on as well, because they want to give Ahsan Khan a chance to dismiss him. But if he's just able to rotate the strike and get off the strike easily, then Asadullah Wala is going to see himself in, and that's going to be game over for Hong Kong. So they want Ahsan Khan bowling maximum amount of deliveries to Asadullah Wala early in his innings. And rightly so, we see Nizakat Khan is setting a little bit of a more aggressive field over here inside the circle with just 2 men outside the boundary. This time,
just missed the bat with an inch.
He's really using all his variations. He bowled the arm ball early on, and this time the off spinner beating the outside edge of Asad Wala. So 5 overs gone. PNG still on top of this game with 30 for 2 after 5. Only needing another 60 runs from 15 overs at 4 runs per over. But if somehow Hong Kong is able to get some wickets over here, they will playing themselves right back into the game, and they cannot wait. Hong Kong has to pick those wickets up now in this over.
That's right. There will be a bowling change there. Anas Khan will be bowling from the Golden Hope end. That's the last over of the power play, and just two fielders outside the circle, which are long off fielder and the deep mid wicket. And I guess PNG should take some risk and show the intent of making some runs in this over to take PNG in comfortable position to win. And Hong Kong China bowler Anas Khan will be looking to get the wicket.
Yeah, it's really going to be down to the spinners from here on in. Anas Khan, Ehsan Khan, and Ghaznfar Mohammad to get the wickets for their team, and bowling tightly over here, Anas Khan, and the captain responding to him with a tight field as well. We see a long off and a deep mid wicket fielder outside, and the rest of the field is inside the circle with a heavy field inside the circle on the off side. They have 4 fielders on the offside inside the circle, and yes, the backward point / third man in that backward point third man region. That ball with a point, a cover, and an extra cover fielder inside the circle. This time down the track, but there's a fielder there at the long off region, so that's just going to be a single, and they will be changing the field over here for Asadullah Wala with a deep mid wicket and a long on outside the circle, and it'll be interesting to see if Anas Khan goes around the wicket or continues over the wicket. Yeah, he's going to go over the wicket for Asadullah Wala.
Looks like there's one fielder less towards the offside. So he'll be bowling towards the leg stump of Asadullah Wala. No, just pick up the single Asadullah Wala.
Asadullah Wala is going to be a prized wicket for Hong Kong. If they're able to get him early on over here, they will have a chance. But Asadullah Wala is not in the mood to take any risks over here. I think it's very clear from Asadullah Wala's plans that he just wants to tuck it around and get to this total, at least in the early part of his innings.
Oh, there was a big swing of the bat, but just inside edge and taking single there. He looks a bit rusty there. It's really getting hard for him to get boundaries or singles. He has just faced 13 deliveries and made 8 runs. Anas Khan to ball from the Golden Hope end. The last delivery of the power play. Asadullah Wala will be facing, and that's towards the pads, and just single taken easily. And with that single, we have the end of the power play. PNG 33 with a loss of 2 wickets. PNG needs 95 more runs to win this match from 14 overs.
Yeah, we look at the charts, comparison charts over here with the scoring. Only one really good over there for Hong Kong early on from Babar Hayat, smashing 15 over there. But after that, regular flow of wickets, meaning that Hong Kong not really able to get a huge total over here. Now, Papua New Guinea just chasing down 90 with 56 more runs required for them to win this game, and completely on top of this game at the moment, Papua New Guinea. Just need 4 runs and over here. And Ehsan Khan now bowling to Asadullah Wala. at the moment, PNG with a tight grasp on this game, tight grip, I should say, and Hassan Khan really trying his best to get some breakthroughs this time. I think he saw the batter coming down the track, tried to bowl it wide to create a stumping opportunity for his keeper, but the batter somehow getting some body onto that. The umpire signaling it as runs, I think. So Asadullah Wala once again on strike, adjusting the field a little bit over here. Hassan Khan, I know he knows that this is the prized wicket, Asadullah Wala, and they have to pick him up now, because once this game goes a little bit deeper, it's going to be easy for Papua New Guinea to get there. If Papua New Guinea is just able to keep wickets in hand, they're going to win this match. So the only way for Hong Kong to have any chance in this match is they have to bowl PNG out for less than 89. And if they have to bowl PNG out for less than 89 runs, they have to pick up the wicket of Asadullah Wala. Last ball of this over, and Asadullah Wala just contending that one nicely, picking up another run. So 7 overs are now gone. Papua New Guinea 37 for 2. So the scoring rate for Papua New Guinea is not express at the moment, but they're just playing as per the requirement, just tucking it around for 4 runs and over. Papua New Guinea, 53 more runs needed from 13 overs from Papua New Guinea. Last game of this 6-match Tri-Nation series. The story from here, the first game,
Anas Khan will be continuing from the Golden Hope end to Asadullah Wala. He's playing a bit slow today. Asadullah Wala is not in a hurry to chase it down. Just 53 more runs needed in 13 overs with a required run rate of just 4 runs in an over. The left-handed Anas Khan flatting the delivery.
just to recap this series, Anas, we saw the first game between Malaysia and Hong Kong. Malaysia playing really well over there in the first game, getting 181 for 8. Excellent innings from Syed Aziz and Virandeep over here. And then they managed to ball Hong Kong out just for 79 runs in that first game. So Malaysia won that first game by 102 runs here at the BAYUEMAS Oval. The second game was played between Malaysia and Papua New Guinea. Come back to that in a second. Second game here played between Papua New Guinea and Malaysia. Malaysia getting 152 for 9. And that game was affected by rain. Papua New Guinea only batting 9.4 overs, getting 108 for 1. This time, that's going to go all the way for 6. Asadullah Wala getting involved in the action. You cannot keep him quiet for too long. He doesn't want to wait around and finish this one. And that was a full toss, and Asadullah Wala is not going to miss out on that as we have a look at the replay over here.
Easy picking for Asadullah Wala. A slow full toss given to Asadullah Wala.
So that second game, Papua New Guinea getting 108 for 1 in response to 152 from Malaysia. They won the game by 45 runs on DLS method. They only needed 64, but they were on 108 for 1 when the rain affected that game. The third game of the series was played between Papua New Guinea and Hong Kong. Papua New Guinea batted first there, getting 165 for 5, and managed to get Hong Kong at 141 for 9, winning that game by 22 runs. As we have a look at this delivery once again. And Hiri has played that beautifully through the offside, but that's going to be cut off by the long off fielder, and they're going to come back for a second. And Anas, that was a very exciting game, the game number 3, because that was one of the closest games in this series. Hong Kong looked like at one point that they were going to chase down the total when Babar Hayat was batting in the middle, but as Papua New Guinea picked up the wicket of Babar Hayat, Hong Kong falling short by 22 runs in that match, and Papua New Guinea once again coming up winners. And that was the only game where Papua New Guinea looked like they were challenged a little bit by the opponents, because other than that, it has been a free ride for them in this series so far. Excellent delivery as we talk about that. So The fourth game here at the BAYUEMAS Oval was played between Malaysia and Hong Kong, and Malaysia over there getting 149 for 6. In response, once again, Hong Kong just falling short by 23 runs, getting 126 for 7. And once again, when Babar Hayat was in the middle with Shiv Mathur, it looked like Hong Kong was going to get over the line, but Hong Kong falling short. So, unless they did, Hong Kong played some close games, but just falling short on those couple of occasions against Malaysia and Hong Kong. And that brings us to the last game of the series here today. Yesterday we saw another game where PNG comprehensively bowled out the Malaysian side for 81 runs and getting there in just 16.2 overs with the loss of 6 wickets, but giving their batting lineup a chance to bat. Asadullah Wala and Tony Ura batting lower in the order just to give their batting lineup a chance. That's why PNG lost a few wickets in the chase over there. So that brings us to the 6th match over here today. Hong Kong just managing 89 from 9 from their 20 overs, and Papua New Guinea at the moment 46 for 2 from their 8 overs. So looking all set to win this one as well. So that's the summary of this series so far. A couple of close games played by Hong Kong, but just not able to come away victorious. Anas, what do you think they've been lacking? How come they fell short on 2 occasions against Malaysia and Papua New Guinea?
They missed the trick there. The middle order didn't work well for Hong Kong, China when they're batting. Oh, that's a good shot. Very well played towards the backward point. Will it race over the boundary? Yes, it does. That's a great shot played by Hiri Hiri. Superb shot. Ahsan Khan giving away a room to Hiri Hiri. That was the first. Oh, that's very well played. There was not much room, in fact, to play that shot, but very well managed in the end by Hiri Hiri. So we're talking about the middle order of Hong Kong. China didn't support well to Hong Kong, China, which is why they have lost the close games. And in the end, so that's the dot delivery after that 4 runs. Another dot delivery by Ahsan Khan there. He's been bowling good for Hong Kong, China, but the issue for them was middle order batting, and they were not able to score big on the board throughout the tournament, throughout the series, Tri Nations Cup 2023, being played in Malaysia in the beautiful venue of BAYUEMAS Oval.
Really scenic ground over here, BAYUEMAS Oval. I know, Anas, you have played a lot of cricket over here. We've all played a lot of cricket over here. Whoever has lived in Malaysia has played a lot of cricket on this ground, and it's really an excellent ground. And as we talk about that, Ahsan Khan looking very, very happy. He's picked up the wicket that he wanted, Asadullah Wala. And we're going to have a look at the replay of that. There was maybe a little bit too high, it looked like. And here we go. Let's have a look at that replay. Oh, no, I think that was out over there. The Asadullah Wala playing a lazy shot over here. And so over here, we are going to have a look at the points table of this series. Now, we just discussed the summary of this series. So Papua New Guinea playing 3 matches, winning their 3 matches so far. And today, they're all set to win their 4 matches. Malaysia playing 4 matches, winning 2 matches against Hong Kong, losing their 2 games against Papua New Guinea. But good news for Malaysia, they managed to maintain a positive net run rate, which is a positive to take away from this series. A lot of other positives from Malaysia from this series as well. Syed Aziz, Birandeep Singh batted really well for them. Ahmed Faiz batted really well for them. And the spinners doing a good job for them. And Hong Kong, unfortunate, playing 3 matches, losing 3 matches. But Hong Kong played some really close encounters in this tournament, just falling short by 22 runs on one occasion against Papua New Guinea, and on another occasion falling short by 23 runs. So that's the news from this tournament. Papua New Guinea with 6 points are going to be the champions, and possibly after this game they're going to have 8 points. So they're going to win this one comfortably, and they're going to lift the Tri-Nation Cup here in Malaysia. The result of this game will really not matter towards who is going to be the champion. Papua New Guinea was already crowned champions yesterday after they managed to pull up that comprehensive win against Malaysia. And now today they look like they are all set to pick up another comprehensive win against Hong Kong. So that was the summary of this series. As we saw, a summary of all the games and the points table over there. And now just needing another 38 runs from 11 overs at just 3.45 per over. Their three dangerous batsmen are back in the hut, but that has brought Charles Amini out into the middle as Nasrullah Rana runs in from the Golden Hope end, and Hiri is going to pick up a single, bring Charles Amini. And talking about Charles Amini, what an all-round player he has been for Papua New Guinea. He's at the moment sitting on the top of the table together with John Carrico as the top leading wicket taker in this tournament. He has been excellent in the field. He's been excellent in the field, taking some wonderful catches, sitting at the top of the table for the most amount of catches taken in this tournament as well. And we saw some excellent fielding efforts from him as well. And today, he's come out to bat over here, and he'll be looking to finish the job for his team with the bat today, Charles Amini. So the left-hander Charles Amini on strike against Nasrullah Rana from the Golden Hope end. And just playing that away, beating the point fielder. Just going to pick up a single over here towards the third man. So we are coming just about to the end of this series. And no matter what the result over here today is, we have seen excellent cricket over the last 6 days from all teams involved. Even though Hong Kong did not manage to pick up any win, their side will really be some positives that they will be looking to take away. Specifically, Babar Hayat for them is in excellent form. Babar Hayat is going to finish as the leading run scorer in this series. Babar Hayat also hitting the most amount of sixes in this series, and he's tied for the top place for the most amount of fours in this series. So that's definitely one positive. Another positive for Hong Kong is the young Shiv Mathur, the exciting talent that they have discovered. Shiv Mathur playing his first 4 T20 internationals in this series, and he really looks like a promising player for the future. And talk about their spinners. Ahsan Khan specifically, with Ghazanfar Mohammad and Anas Khan, the three spinners, really, really dangerous. They can, on their day, put aside any opposition. So, despite losing the 3 games so far and looking set to lose the 4th game here as well, there's a lot of positives for Hong Kong to take away from their series moving forward. They did rest a lot of their regular players for this series, giving some of the younger guys a chance here in this tournament, and the younger guys definitely not getting the results in their favor, but definitely showing promise. And if we talk about Papua New Guinea, they have had a lot of positives in this series, specifically the 3 key batters, Tony Ura, Asadullah Wala, and Legasiaka, all scoring runs when they were needed for their teams. First game against Malaysia, Asadullah Wala and Tony Ura looked unbeatable. Tony Ura picking up the Man of the Match award in that first game, taking apart the Malaysian attack. This time, Charles Amini going for a big heave, not able to connect. And also, Papua New Guinea discovered a good talent in this series in John Carrico, another youngster coming in here. He is also tied as the top leading wicket taker with his teammate Charles Amini in this tournament. Charles Amini, as usual, an all-round player for Papua New Guinea. And Papua New Guinea also discovering some new paces in this tournament, specifically Sama Kamia, who, as we saw, is able to generate a lot of pace another youngster who came into the Papua New Guinea side in this tournament. So that's the positives taken away by Papua New Guinea in this series. And last ball of this 10th over coming up. Nasrullah Rana has bowled with a lot of pace in this over. Charles Amini on strike for the last ball of the 10th. And wonderfully driven, and that's not going to be any runs there for Charles Amini. So that's the end of 10 overs. Papua New Guinea 56 for 3. So Papua New Guinea just needing another 34 runs here from 10 overs. And with the end of the 10th over here, we're going to take a short drinks break. So we're back here for the last 10 overs of this tournament. We are probably going to get there in quicker time. The weather is also changing over here. There's a lot of cloud cover over the ground at the moment, and it looks like that the rain is going to affect this ground at some point today, but Papua New Guinea will be aware of that and will look to get there before the rain comes down. And just before we went for that drinks break, we were talking about the teams and the positives that they've taken away from the series. We talked about Hong Kong and Papua New Guinea, and now talking about Malaysia. I think what's good for Malaysia is that their three premier batters, Ahmed Faiz, Syed Aziz, and Virandeep Singh, have been in excellent form in this series. Viran is specifically scoring that 84 over there against Hong Kong, which was the highest individual score in this series. Going into Asian Games, once again, Malaysia as well will be looking to those three to continue that form. Syed Aziz scoring big in the first game, 65 of 34. He looked excellent, carrying his good form from the MCA Interstate Championship, but just missing out in the 3 games after that a little bit. With the kind of batting form Syed Aziz is in, we expect him to score big every game. And even though he managed to just get runs on the board every game, it just felt that he missed out just because of the kind of form he's in. So batting, definitely positives. Malaysia will be looking to improve a little bit. They'll be looking for a little bit more contribution from the other batters, apart from Ahmed Faiz, Syed Aziz, and Virandeep Singh. And they'll be looking towards the middle order, apart from those 3 batters, to score more runs for them. That was probably a little bit of a drawback for Malaysia in this series. Not many runs from anyone apart from Ahmed Faiz, Virandeep Singh, and Syed Aziz. And in the bowling, once again, they were brilliant. Virandeep Singh was excellent with the ball. Excellent all-round performance from Viran in this tournament with the bat and the ball, and excellent in the field as usual. Virandeep, with his fitness levels, he's really a threat. Usually feels deep at the boundary. Great boundary rider on the mid-off, long on, long off region, I should say. And the other 2 spinners, Vijay Unni and Hiza Hayat, providing good support to him as well. So 11 overs gone over here. PNG 59 for 3. Nasrullah Rana is going to continue with the ball over here. Just 31 runs needed from 9 overs.
Hold him there. Oh, that was a great delivery. He wanted to make some room there. And that's a good ball by Nasrullah Rana, dismissing Hiri Hiri, the well-settled batter there. He faced 28 deliveries, making 19. But what a delivery there. It was a Yorker, fuller delivery. Let's have a look at the replay. Nasrullah Rana running in. A quicker delivery by him this time. That he wanted to hit it hard. He wanted to hit it over the boundary this time and failing to do so, which costed him his wicket. Hiri Hiri departs. Which brings in the wicketkeeper of PNG, Kipling Doriga.
Yeah, Kipling Doriga was excellent overall with the gloves in this tournament for Papua New Guinea. Opened the bat yesterday for PNG. Today coming in the 6th position. Another 31 runs needed for Papua New Guinea to seal this match. They've already sealed this tournament, and they'll be looking to do it in style. Getting there in quick time.
"31 runs in 8.5 overs with just 3.51 required run rate. Hong Kong, China. They can still pick up a few wickets now and put pressure on the PNG batters. Kipling will be facing his first delivery of this match. Oh, that's a faster delivery and he's bowled him. What a delivery. That's will be very costly for PNG. Kipling Doriga departs.
Now then, is there a bit of hope in this game left? Anas, it certainly looks like Hong Kong are in with a shout now.
For sure. They have taken 2 consecutive wickets. Both are taken by Nasrullah Rana with fuller deliveries. Oh, let's have a look at this replay. That's a beautiful delivery. Angling in towards the right-hander. and hitting the off stump, top of the off stump. What a delivery. Excellent bowling by Nasrullah Rana towards the end of the innings. Just 31 more runs needed. And PNG 5 down, 59 for 5. Omer, this might be a bit difficult later on if they keep on taking wickets like that. What do you think?
Yeah, beating the gap between the bat and the pad over there, Nasrullah Rana with that in-swinging delivery. And he's going to be on a hat-trick over here with Norman Vanua walking out to the middle. I think as long as PNG is able to play out this 8.4 overs, they're going to win this game. But in order for Hong Kong to have a chance over here, they have to pick up 5 more wickets. We have a look at the figures of Nasrullah Rana. In his 1.2 overs, he's given away 4 runs and picked up these 2 wickets of the first 2 balls of his second over here, Nasrullah. And he's on a hat-trick from the Golden Hope end. He's going to be running in to bowl to Norman Vanua. And this is a hat-trick chance here for Nasrullah Rana.
The fielders are not brought inside the circle this time, but he'll be looking to bowl him up again.
Yeah, we'll be looking to bowl that similar fast delivery. Running in for his hat-trick ball, Nasrullah Rana. That was quick delivery over there, Anas. That's the kind of ball you want to bowl. If you're on a hat-trick, quick and fast. But Norman Vanua contending with that one very well. So
that delivery again, angling inside into the batsman Norman Vanua, but he managed to get a little bat on the ball there.
Yeah, Hong Kong definitely thinks they're in with a chance in this game. You can see Nazakat Khan and Babar Hayat are standing on mid-off and mid-on, the 2 experienced players, and they're having a chat with their bowler every delivery, because every delivery is very important over here for Hong Kong to get a result. And 1 more wicket over here, and this game is on. This time, he's bowling so quickly over here. Nasrullah Rana is turning it on for Hong Kong all of a sudden. Out of nowhere, this game looked like it was done and dusted. It looked like Papua New Guinea was racing away for a win. But all of a sudden, Nasrullah Rana has turned this game around with 2 wickets in this over. And T20 can be a funny game sometimes. Only 30 runs now needed. But 5 wickets are needed for Hong Kong to come up with a win. And even though this game doesn't mean much in the context of this series, this game is a T20 international and means a lot for Hong Kong over here to come up with a win. And Nizakat, Babar Hayat in discussion with their bowler every delivery. They want Nasrullah Rana to use this momentum to pick up another wicket in this over.
Yes, for sure. That was a close call. The last delivery. That's a pulled really well towards the fine leg. Just for 1 there. Have a look at the figures. Nasrullah Rana giving away just 5 runs by taking 2 valuable wickets at this point of game. It was really crucial to get them back into the game. 1 more delivery to go from the Golden Hope and to the PNG batter Norman Vanua, who hasn't opened his account yet. He'll be facing his 3rd delivery. Nasrullah Rana must be thinking to ball fuller to him, and fuller and faster. Oh, that's a great delivery. Outside off stump this time. And Norman Vanua not interested to hit a bat on it.
Yeah, they're charged up at the moment, the Hong Kong team. The Nasrullah Rana really giving them a hope in this game. And I think that they should be going back to their pace option once again, because the pacers are threatening the PNG bowlers. But it looks like they've gone for Ghazanfar Muhammad over here. No, they have gone for Ayush Shukla. So that's what we were talking about, that the pace, Nasrullah Rana brought them back into the game. He bowled with a lot of pace, and good thinking here from the captain to continue with Ayush Shukla, who was also generating a lot of pace early on. He was dispatched for a couple of boundaries by Legasiaka early on, and then he was taken out of the attack. But after Nasrullah Rana just brought them back into the game, they're looking at Ayush Shukla. And if Ayush Shukla can get another wicket over here in this over without giving away any runs, I think that this game is going to be on once again. because Charles Amini is still out there. Charles Amini is an all-rounder. Charles Amini can definitely bat. If they can get the wicket of Charles Amini over here, that will mean that PNG team will be into their tail and the game will be back on.
Oh, that's edged and races away to the boundary. Very unfortunate for Ayush Shukla there.
So that will take some pressure off the Hong Kong, the PNG side, I should say. Let's have a look at that replay. I think he played that a little bit deliberately. He knows there is a bit of room on that third man region and just playing that one away, just kissing it off his bat. The third man was a little bit square and he played that really, really fine. And the third man gave it a chase, but not able to get there. And 4 runs off this first ball, but the captain is still in discussion with Ayush Shukla. I don't think that was a bad delivery necessarily, but it was a very good shot by Charles Amini. And now we see that they have moved that third man a little bit finer. The third man has been moved to that area where that ball went to. And they've also moved the point fielder to a backward point region to close that gap. So a couple of changes in the field and Ayush Shukla continues once again, and this time just played off his hips. And excellent running over here from Papua New Guinea. They're going to come back for a second. I think that fielder there in the fine leg region, their team needs only 27 runs. You have to be a little bit more active in the field, young man. When your team needs only, they're defending only another 25. I think they just gave away 1 extra run over there. And more importantly, Charles Amini keeps the strike. So Charles Amini is going to be the key. And aptly, we see the captain has changed the fielder. They want more activeness from their boundary riders, not try to give away too many twos. And they've brought Anas Khan into the backward point region and changed the fielder there in the fine leg region. So this time, once again, Charles Amini going for the same shot, but they changed the field earlier on, brought that third man a little bit finer. So this time it's just going to be 1. So now Ayush Shukla is going to get 3 deliveries to the new batsman Norman Vanua, and this is the point where Ayush Shukla has to try and get a wicket. He has to bowl full and fast to Norman Vanua. He is generating pace, Ayush Shukla, and if he can get a wicket over here, Ayush Shukla, it's going to be game on for Hong Kong. And as we talk about that, the clouds have just sort of disappeared and the sun is back out over here at BAYUEMAS Oval. So the threat of rain just disappearing. This time a dot delivery, but dot deliveries are just not going to be enough. It has to be 5 wickets for Hong Kong, and this is what we were talking about. Hong Kong, even though they lost the 3 games so far, they have come close, just except that first game. And Nizakat Khan said after that first game as well that they're playing T20 cricket after 3 months. So they were a bit rusty in that first game against Malaysia. Malaysia scoring 181 and Hong Kong all out for 79. So they were a bit rusty, but as they have caught their form, they have been very good, and they would feel very unfortunate to miss out losing by 22 runs against PNG and 23 runs against Malaysia. So they brought the games close, and over here as well, defending just 90 runs, they are giving PNG a run for their money. Last ball of this 13th over coming up. Can Ayush Shukla get another breakthrough for his team? You can see Nizakat Khan is having a chat with him. They have been having a chat every single ball. Every single ball they have been having a chat. Norman Vanua is just going to defend that rightly so. So Charles Amini is going to take the strike in the next over. Now 7 more overs to come. 22 runs needed. And for Hong Kong to try and win this game, they have to pick up 5 wickets. That's the equation. There's no way they can defend this total without picking up 5 wickets. And certainly the momentum is in their favor a little bit at the moment, Hong Kong. Nasrullah Rana, who bowled an excellent over before this, he's back into the attack and he has 2 more overs to go. But Nasrullah Rana, they'll be looking to him to score runs over here. Charles Amini to take the strike against Nasrullah. Nasrullah running in from the Golden Hope end.
Noman Wanua still yet to open his account. He has faced 6 deliveries and made 0 runs there. Nasrullah Rana must be thinking to ball fuller and faster to Noman Vanua, as he has an open account and he'll be in bit of a pressure there. 13 overs, 13.1, 69 for 5. PNG need 21 runs in 6.5 overs. Just 3 runs in an over required for PNG to win this match. Oh, that's a faster delivery straight towards the long on-fielder. Misfield there, and they wanted a single there. That's a very well running, excellent running between the wickets, and Noman Vanua off the mark on his 7th delivery he faced. Baba Hayat was the fielder there on mid-on. Nazakat approaching the bowler there to set up a plan there. Maybe if they get the wicket of Charles Amini there at this position, maybe they're able to put some pressure on the PNG side.
Yeah, Charles Amini's wicket is really key here. Nasrullah runs again, once again. He's bowling so quick over here. And look at that. Have a look at that. The umpire is signaling a no ball. The last thing that Hong Kong needed over here. And it's a no ball, which means it's going to be a free hit. And the right man on the strike for this free hit, Charles Amini. That is really going to release some pressure.
Free hit given to Charles Amini. Advances and played really well over the long off-fielder, mid-off-fielder. Towards the long off, the ball travelled really fast. 1 bounce for 4.
Charles Amini making full use of that free hit. Have a look at this replay over here. Charging Nasrullah Rana and playing that over the cover boundary for 4. Just 1 bounce. So, 15 more runs needed. Still, there is some hope for Hong Kong. They need to pick up this wicket of Charles Amini, and they need to pick it up now. And Charles Amini this time just plays it off his hips.
Two more deliveries to go in this over. This is getting easier and easier. Every ball PNG is facing. 8 runs given away in these 4 deliveries. Noman Vanua to face Nasrullah Rana. Oh, that's bowled him again. What a delivery. Just clipping the ball, clipping the middle stump, the top of the middle stump, and he is successful in taking another wicket there. But is it too late now?
Yeah, Nasrullah Rana is turning it on. I definitely don't think it's too late over here for Hong Kong. Let's have a look at this one again. Very, very quick delivery. They're bowling very, very fast, just clipping the top of that off stump, and Noman Vanua is gone. So I definitely don't think it's too late over here. It's just the case of whether they can keep Charles Amini off the strike and keep on bowling to these lower order batters. Aliya now is walking out into the middle with the bat, and he's going to be facing one more delivery over here from Nasrullah. We can see that the Hong Kong team is in deep discussion. The experienced players, Nazakat Khan, Babar Hayat, Ehsan Khan, we see there, Akbar Khan, the experienced campaigners are having a bit of a discussion in the middle. They definitely don't think they're out of this game right now, Hong Kong. They haven't thrown in the towel yet, Hong Kong. They are fully capable of winning this game from here. They just need 4 more wickets, and this is going to be a famous win for Hong Kong if they're able to put this off. Everyone had written them off. We had written them off in the commentary box as well, but they have shown that they came here to play. And they have really bowled well, defending just 90 runs. And I must also say that I think PNG took a casual approach towards this 90 runs. They thought that they're going to get there eventually. And when you take that kind of casual approach in a T20 international match, your opponents who are more charged up are definitely going to bring themselves back into the game.
I still think, Omer, that the fielders are outside the 30-yard circle and the new batter is there. Why not put some pressure by bringing all the fielders inside the circle? Oh, that's a great delivery. Superb delivery to end his third over there. We are with the end of 14th over. PNG moved to 76 with a loss of 6 wickets. Need just 14 runs, PNG. Why not put pressure? The captain of Hong Kong should think about that and take all your fielders inside the circle and let them hit.
Yeah, I think you're right, Anas. They have to set a much more aggressive field against the new batsman specifically, which is Aliya now. Aliya now only had to face one more delivery over there. But I think also, Anas, they did that because they wanted Aliya now to take a single over there. They want Aliya now back on the strike in this over. But Aliya now just leaving that one through to the keeper. And that brings Charles Amini back onto the strike. So, Azanfar Mohammed has taken the ball and they will be hoping to get Charles Amini off the strike as soon as possible. And Charles Amini knows that he's the key over here for PNG to get across the line safely. He will not be looking to take too many risks. This time there's a huge appeal. There is a big appeal from Ghazanfar Mohammed. I think that one may be just pitching outside leg. Let's have a look at the replay over here. Yeah, probably pitching outside the leg stump for Ghazanfar and maybe not even going on to hit the leg stump. So now Ghazanfar is bowling really well to Charles Amini. But they want Charles Amini off the strike. They want to be bowling to Aliya now. They want to be bowling to the tail ender. They want to be bowling to the new batter. Charles Amini. Just 14 runs. Only if they had a little bit more score on the board. Hong Kong this time giving away that single. And they have to have quick work in the field because you can't afford loose fielding over here. So now Aliya now has come onto the crease. And let's see how the captain sets the field for the new batter. Because they have to attack him. Yes, we see mid-on, mid-off coming in. Long on, long off being brought in.
Just 13 more to go and the fielders must be inside the circle.
Yeah, you're right. Only two deep fielders over here. We have deep square leg. And we have a deep cover fielder. So just really getting their field right. This is the right mindset from Hong Kong attacking the new batter. We have a look at the field setup over here. 4 on the leg side, 5 on the offside.
Don't ball towards the legs there because there's no fielder outside the circle. Just a deep square leg. And he needs to ball on the offside, maybe mid and off stump there. Pitch on the middle stump and just move away your delivery to the slips there. That's a good delivery.
I think Aliya now looks very content to defend over here. Just to see out this over. This is the problem that Hong Kong doesn't have enough runs on the board. So the PNG batters really don't have to take risks. If they stay out there until the 20th over, they're going to get the score.
Just guiding to the short fine leg and very well fielded. And with that dot, end of 15 overs, PNG 77 with a loss of 6 wickets. Just 13 more runs to go in 5 overs.
This is what we were talking about earlier, Anas, that if Hong Kong managed to get just 120, this game would have been a very competitive game because of how the pitch is acting here today. But unfortunately for them, they have done a really excellent job in the field. Their bowlers have done a really excellent job, but just unfortunately for them, there's not enough runs on the board. And despite them bending their backs and getting these wickets, Papua New Guinea still looking like they're going to come away victorious over here. But Nasrullah Rana, let's have a look at him. He's bowled 3 overs, given away 12 runs, picked up 3 wickets. He's going to be bowling his last over here. And they will definitely be looking at him to provide another breakthrough because Charles Amini is on strike. And if he can get the wicket of Charles Amini over here, I mean, I think this game is on for all money over here. He's running in from the Golden Hope end. And Charles Amini will have a lot of nerves because I think they know that it's on his shoulders to take them across the line over here. I know it's only 13 runs, but the way Hong Kong is charged up right now, it's going to feel like a lot of runs.
Oh, that's a big appeal. Big appeal given. Nasrullah Rana takes the prize wicket there. What a delivery. And Charles Amini losing the wicket at the wrong time now. 13 still more to go. PNG 77 with a loss of 7 wickets. What a delivery this time, Umair.
Anas.
Right time to take the wicket. Nasrullah Rana has taken 4 wickets now.
Where was this Nasrullah Rana for the remaining series? We are seeing a completely different player over here today, Nasrullah Rana. He is at the top of his game. Have a look at that. And maybe Charles Amini is going to feel a little bit unlucky with that dismissal because that looked like it pitched a little bit outside leg stump. And when the bowler is coming over the wicket to the left-hander, the umpire has to be mindful of those dismissals. But this time, the umpire raising his finger. And now Papua New Guinea 77 for 7. This game is on. This game is not yet over. This game is going right down to the wire. This has probably been one of the most exciting games we've seen in this series. A low-scoring thriller here at BAYUEMAS Oval. And now with the tail-enders, Michael Charlie out there. This game is on for all money over here. Nazakat Khan, Babar Hayat have provided such good advice to their bowlers. The 2 experienced campaigners just sitting there at mid-on, mid-off, talking to the bowler every ball. And Nasrullah Rana has just looked like a different bowler here today. He's just been at the top of his game today, Nasrullah. And he's just run through this PNG lineup. And we all had written off Hong Kong in this game. We were just talking about how PNG had such a tight grip on this match, but Hong Kong showing their quality as well. They're saying that we came here to play in Malaysia. We didn't come here on a holiday, and we're going to show you guys what we are made of. And they've certainly done that. And now just 3 more wickets and they would win this game.
Oh, that's really well bowled. Fuller delivery. York the batter there, Michael Charlie. Yes, at the end of the innings, towards the tail enders, you need to bowl fuller deliveries and you need to bowl fast.
You can see so much discussion between Nazakat, Babar and the bowler. Every ball cheering up their bowler. Every ball telling their bowlers, you're doing well. You have done the job for us. Come on, we're almost over the line. And if they're able to pull off a win over here, Hong Kong, it will give them so much confidence going into their future tours. Nasrullah Rana from the Golden Hope, and there's a huge appeal. He's given him out. He's given him out.
And he has taken his 5er in the T20i.
Nasrullah Rana, what are you doing? And where were you before this game?
What a bowling display by Nasrullah Rana. He has taken his 5 wickets there, just giving away 12 runs in 3.3 overs. And rightly so, at the right time, he has taken those 5 wickets.
I think, Anas, we have both been corrected over here in the commentary box today. We had both even completely written off Hong Kong in this game. We were saying that Papua New Guinea is on the top of this game and Hong Kong is showing their class. Look at them all congratulating Nasrullah Rana. He has just brought their team back into the game. Look at those bowling figures. 12 runs, 5 wickets. Look at that. That was plumb. That would have hit middle and leg. Let's have a look at the replay over here. Plumb LBW over there.
That was hitting straight to the stumps, heading towards the stump. This delivery, some more. It was a full toss, which the batter has missed, Charlie. Another chance for Nasrullah Rana to take more wickets. Yes, you still have 3 more deliveries. Why not take 2 more wickets and equal the world record of taking 7 wickets?
Yeah, there's 3 more balls to come from Nasrullah Rana. And the thing is that now It's the two new batters and the both tail-enders now needing 13 runs. And now these 13 runs are going to feel like 100 runs for Papua New Guinea because they don't have wickets in hand anymore. Only 2 more wickets in hand for Papua New Guinea. And the way Nasrullah Rana is bowling over here, you've got to feel that Hong Kong have got a grip. They've got a hope. Nasrullah Rana once again runs in. There's a huge appeal. Huge appeal this time. The umpire not responding this time around. Have a look at this replay. We are losing our breath over here in the commentary box. What a game. I think that one may be pitched outside leg. So a good decision from the umpire. Maybe a little bit too high as well. But more importantly, now the dot balls are going to start mattering once again. Anas?
Yes, a great piece of bowling, a good discipline and a good display of bowling from Nasrullah Rana. Yes, the dot balls will hurt them as they just have 2 more wickets. The batters are looking in a lot of pressure. They cannot middle the ball, time the ball of Nasrullah Rana, and another full delivery. Another dot. Another dot. Nasrullah Rana is firing in. Can it be a double wicket maiden by Nasrullah Rana?
I think he will be looking for a triple wicket maiden over here. He will be looking for a wicket off the last ball of this over. The young John Carrico will have a lot of nerves. He's 19 years of age. And when you are sent out to bat in this kind of situation, his heart will be beating very, very fast over here, John Carrico. He does not want to lose up his wicket. Nasrullah Rana for the final ball of his spell from the Golden Hope end.
What a delivery by Nasrullah Rana! He has taken the triple wicket maiden in his account, and he finishes his spell with 12 runs by taking 6 valuable wickets for Hong Kong China. PNG moved to 79 with a loss of 9 wickets. Just 1 more wicket for Hong Kong China to win this match. What a match this is! Thrilling match in this Tri-Nations Cup 2023 in Malaysia. Oh, that's very unfortunate for PNG. They were looking in full control before Nasrullah Rana introduced to ball in. Let's have a look at the replay of this delivery.
Bowled him all ends up. Kisses and hugs all around for the Hong Kong team, congratulating their teammate Nasrullah Rana. Anas, where has this Hong Kong team been in this series? Where has this Hong Kong team been in this series? They have turned up like world champs today. A completely different team.
That's a superb match. I must say that Hong Kong China has worked really hard to put in the effort and to win this match for them. Nasrullah Rana on fire. He has completed his spell, but now he has done the work there for Hong Kong.
4 overs, 1 maiden, 12 for 6. How about that bowling spell? That is out of this world, and now I think that Hong Kong is at the top of this game. Hong Kong is right there. We were talking about wickets. They need to pick up 10 wickets to win this game. We said that. And 10 wickets is exactly what they've gotten. 1 more away still. And this game is going right down to the wire. Look, PNG is still in this game. They just need 13 singles to win this game from 24 balls. That means they only need to get 3.25 runs per over. They need 3 singles in every one of these 4 overs and they'll win this game. But Hong Kong is on top of them at the moment. And the pace with Nasrullah Rana bowled and the pace with which Ayush Shukla can bowl over here as well, you got to think that Hong Kong is at the top of this game. So Ayush Shukla for his final over from the Nigara end. Can he do it for his side? Right in the block hole, and that's going to be a single for Papua New Guinea. Just 12 more of those singles and Papua New Guinea is going to get there. What a game we have seen over here, Anas. This has been the most exciting game of this series. Even though it was a dead rubber, but we have come out here and we have witnessed a great match of cricket.
I must say that the last delivery which Ali now faced, it was with full confidence. He just tapped the ball and taken the run there, which means he is confident enough to take those runs. But Sema is on the... Oh, that's a fuller delivery. I must say they're already looking for the wickets. they are in full control, Hong Kong as well, that they are bowling fuller deliveries. They don't want any short deliveries to put away.
Yeah, and they've got the fine leg and third man outside because any edges that are going to come off, they're going to cut that off the boundary. And then we also see a deep backward square leg and a deep fielder in the cover. So 4 fielders still outside the circle. But Sema Kamiya has a task on his hand over here. Ayush Shukla. And you can see the batter is on the back foot. Lack of foot movement. Obviously, that's what you expect from a number 11 batter. And I think that if Papua New Guinea lose this game today, they will have nobody else to blame but themselves because they took a very casual approach. I think they thought that this game was in the bag, but not to be for them. This game is on its head at the moment. 12 more runs from 3.3 overs, but the overs doesn't matter. Hong Kong need 1 more wicket to win this game. Once again, Ayush Shukla.
Chance of a run out there, just misses away by an inch. Wow, that was a risky run there by Sema.
And you can see that the signal from Nizakat Khan was that missed by an inch. That really missed by an inch. A direct hit, he was gone. Can he do it, Ayush Shukla? 2 more balls. The pacer over here. PNG 79 for 9. PNG needing 11 more runs to win this game. 3.2 overs to come. They'll be looking to take it into the last over, PNG. Ayush Shukla from the Nigara end. Once again, fuller delivery.
That's a shot played by him. That's a good confident shot they will be taking too. And the ball. Oh, what an excellent running between the wickets. They wanted the second run there, which brings then the required run rate down. They have taken 4 runs out of 5 deliveries there, taking the required runs only 9 to win this match from 3.1 overs. Ali now playing really good, playing confidently. He drove the ball there really well towards the extra covers there. So last ball of the over. Shukla running in. Oh, that's a very well run taken. The ball he just tapped the ball and the ball was there just in front of the stumps there. And they have taken 6 runs in this over, which brings the required run rate down to 2.67 in the over.
You can see Ayush Shukla with his head down. He's given everything. He's given it his everything over here, Ayush Shukla. Wonderful performance by Hong Kong. I must say they have played out of their skins to bring them back into this game. They've played on a different level today, Hong Kong. And I think the biggest disappointment for Hong Kong will be that they weren't able to find this form earlier in this series. Because if they played like this throughout this series, they would have come up champs. They would have come out winners of this tournament. They were unplayable, their bowlers today. Nasrullah Rana was just a completely different bowler today. The Ayush Shukla was a completely different bowler today. The pacers from Hong Kong were the ones that did the job. We talked about how important a role spinners played in this tournament, but today from Hong Kong, it was the pacers that did the job. It was specifically Nasrullah Rana who picked up 6 wickets over here today, who did the job. But 8 more runs only needed for Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea will be looking to take this one into the last over.
Ghazanfar will be bowling from the Golden Hope and he bowled his first over from Nigara end. He'll be looking to take the wicket there. Oh, that's a big swing there on the bat. And no, it's not a double there. Oh, good attempt. Good no from Ali now there.
Yeah, the run out is the last thing you want over here. But this is what they wanted. Hong Kong, they want to be bowling at Sema Kamiya because Ali now still looks like he's able to bat over here.
Yeah, he looks confident there.
Yeah. But Sema Kamiya looks like he's been stuck in his crease so far. He's not. We haven't seen foot movement from Sema Kamiya, and rightly so. He's the number 11 batter. That's the best you can expect from him. But Ghazanfar Mohammad can smell it. He can smell it.
1.1 overs given away, just 2 runs. Ghazanfar Mohammad, he'll be looking to take that wicket. and win for Hong Kong, China. Whereas Sema will be looking to rotate the strike and give back the strike to Ali now. They'll be taking a quicker single there. What excellent running between the wickets. Great running between the wickets. Every single matters here.
Every single matters over here indeed. And now, this last wicket partnership, can they take Papua New Guinea over the line? No matter what, we have seen an amazing game of cricket over here today. A low-scoring thriller here at the BAYUEMAS Oval. Hong Kong managing only 89 from 9 from their 20 overs. Papua New Guinea at 83 for 9 from 17.1. Need another 7 runs from 2 point overs. Ghazan for Mohammad from the Golden Hope end. This time it's in the air. There is a fielder underneath it.
Dropped! That is a drop! Wow, it could have been a win for Hong Kong, China. It would have been a win for Hong Kong, China. What have you done? The young lad, Shiv Mathur, misjudged that catch. It was long way up in the air. Oh, Ghazanfa Muhammad, you have done the work for Hong Kong, China, but Shiv Mathur misses the greatest opportunity
That
he would
was
have.
game, set and match over there for Hong Kong, and
Just 2 more required now.
Hong Kong is gonna be feeling so disappointed over here. That was it. That was the game. That was the game. Shiv Mathur, young lad. Ghazan for Mohammad will feel so disappointed over there. That was the game.
We are speechless in the com box with that drop.
So just 2 more runs. Can they do it, Hong Kong? A wicket needed over here for Hong Kong. They brought the field in.
That's very well played by Ali now. He is looking in all the confidence he have. Let's have a look at that delivery. The ball was up in the air for the long time, and Shiv Mathur had all the time to set himself in, and that's gone. 1 bounce for 4.
He should have been waiting at the boundary line. He came back in too much. This one is going to be a dot ball.
Looks like now they are not in hurry. They just want to level this game first. Ali now, he had played a good knock there. 9 runs off his 11 deliveries. Very much needed from the PNG batter. And a good effort shown by the bowlers of Hong Kong, China as well. So let's have a look. That's the last delivery. He might bowl a googly there. Oh, that was a googly. That was a googly. And they have taken the single there, leveling the score. This means PNG cannot lose the match now.
Why was the long on and long off fielder outside the circle? They should have been inside the circle. The game, that's the only way to win it. I think the captain missed a trick over there by having the long on, long off outside the circle. I think they should have been inside the circle there. But now the game is tied. Papua New Guinea have leveled the scores, 89 for 9. Now just 1 more run needed. The tie is still on the board. The tie is still on the board. If they are able to pick up a wicket over here, Hong Kong, they're going to tie this game. What a game of cricket we have witnessed here. No matter.
Shiv Mathur, the guy.
Shiv Mathur, you see there in the frame. He dropped the match. Catches win matches. That was basically the best application of that age-old saying. And that catch would have basically sealed the match. Shiv Mathur is very, very young. You can't blame him too much. He's just 15 years of age. He should have settled himself on the boundary and taking that one with ease. But I think he was not able to settle himself under the ball. He was just moving around until the last moment, until the ball got closer to him. It was too close. As you saw, the ball bounced inside the boundary as well. So that would have been easily taken if he was settled on the boundary.
There
But
must
not to
be
be.
a lot of pressure on him at that time. The ball went really far. And Anas Khan will continue from Negara. And Ali now, what a knock you have played for PNG.
Ali now saving the game over here for PNG. No doubts about that. Last wicket partnership still needed about 12-13 runs when they came in. And At that time, Hong Kong looked like they were on the top of this game, but 11 more balls and just another run needed. Hong Kong needs a wicket to tie this game. All the fielders inside the circle now, as they should be, since only one more run is needed. No fielder outside. Everyone just closing in, trying to save a run. Can he do it, Anas Khan? Can he be the hero? Can he tie the game? They can't win the game anymore, but they'll take a tie because they only scored 89 runs. Anas Khan, shorter delivery this time, and that was the opportunity for Ali now to win the game.
Smile on his face that maybe he has missed the opportunity of getting it hit over the mid-off fielder. Anas Khan will be bowling his fourth delivery from the Nigara end, and one more needed by Ali now and PNG, and that's a big hit. He has played it up in the air, and that ball will bounce, and just a single taken there and win the match for PNG. What a thrilling match there we have witnessed from the BAYUEMAS Oval in Malaysia.
This has been a thrilling game of cricket, as you see on your screens right now. Papua New Guinea have won by 1 wicket. A low-scoring thriller here at BAYUEMAS Oval. Hong Kong getting 89 for 9 from their 20. Papua New Guinea in response 90 for 9 from 18.4. And Nasrullah Rana, he would be feeling so disappointed right now because he almost took the game away from the opponents. The game, Hong Kong came away. Nizakat Khan will be feeling disappointed. He did a really good job as a captain out there. He made the right decisions. He brought the right bowlers when they were needed, and Hong Kong should hold their heads up high because they've played out of their skins to make a match out of this. Unfortunately for them, in the end, Shiv Mathur dropping that catch at the boundary, and that was the end of the game. So we're going to have a look at the scoring card over here, and Papua New Guinea at one point was looking comfortable. You see Tony Ura dismissed for nothing, but Hiri getting 19, Legasiaka 21, Asadullah Wala 14, Charles Amini 16. But after that, Nasrullah Rana turned it on and dismissed the rest of the side for very low return. But in the end, Sema Kamia and Alian now playing that all-important innings of 11 runs from 16 balls to take his side over the line. We will have a look at the bowling card now. Ayush Ashish Shukla 4 overs 23 for 1. Neyaz Ali 2 overs 14 for none. Ehsan Khan 4 overs 15 for 2. Anas Khan 2.4 overs 14 for none. But how about that? Nasrullah Rana 4 overs 1 maiden 12 for 6. Great bowling from Nasrullah Rana. He managed to almost steal this game from his side. And Ghazanfar Mohammad there 2 overs 8 for none. So that's the story from out here in the middle. Match summary here. Hong Kong, China, 20 overs, 89 for 9. Papua New Guinea in response, 90 runs from 18.4 overs, but they did lose 9 wickets in the process. Once again, Nasrullah Rana, the pick of the bowlers. And Papua New Guinea have won this game by 1 wicket. So that's it from us in the commentary box. It's been a pleasure to call this series from you in the commentary box for the last time from this Tri Nation series. Anas Malik and Umair Siddiqui signing out. Thank you very much for watching. Welcome to the presentation ceremony of the 6th and final game of the Malaysia Tri-Nation Series. And what a game we have been treated to today by both teams. A low-scoring thriller here at the BAYUEMAS Oval. Hong Kong batting first and getting 89 for 9 in their overs. And what a performance from Hong Kong in the field, giving Papua New Guinea a real run for their money. But Papua New Guinea coming away winners due to that excellent last wicket partnership between Ali Now and Samakema. Guys, please give yourselves a round of applause. Excellent match of cricket here today at BAYUEMAS Oval. So just to go through this series, we had each team play against each other twice. Papua New Guinea playing their 4 games and winning 4 games against both the teams, Malaysia and Hong Kong. So well done, Papua New Guinea. Malaysia played 4 games, picking up 2 wins against Hong Kong and lost 2 games to Papua New Guinea. Malaysia finished 2nd in the points table over here. And Hong Kong, they played 4 excellent games over here, 4 close games of cricket, but unfortunately they were not able to pick up a win. But don't keep your head down, guys, because you guys played some really good cricket. Well played by Hong Kong. So before we proceed, I would like to have a quick word with Nazakat Khan. Nazakat, if you can just come up and have a quick chat. Nazakat, a completely different Hong Kong side turned up in the field today. You guys were looking charged up. How important is this game going to be for your confidence going into the Asian Games?
Well, I think it's going to be massive. I think the way we fought back, I'm very proud of my side. And, you know, this, for me, it's a win for me. And we'll take this momentum into China.
Yeah, certainly that game you guys should take away win. Talk to me a little bit about your players in the side. Whose performance do you think was exceptional for your side? Talk to me about Babar Hayat, Nasrullah Rana and some of your other.
Yeah, I think there are key performers, especially in our team in past these 4 games, especially Babar. He was leading from the front as a senior player. Anas Khan was the other one, the left-arm spinner, came out really well. And obviously, I'm going to mention Shiv Mathur, who's 15 years old, the way he came into the senior side and the way he shows he's composed. So I'm very proud of these boys.
Zakat, I have just one more question for you. Today when Nasrullah Rana was bowling, you and Babar Hayat were standing in the mid-on region and you guys were having a lot of chatter. What was the message to Nasrullah?
The message was very simple, just be confident to bowl. He's one of our key players and past 2 games he was a little bit out of confidence. So we were just trying to give him confidence and he was just bowling with confidence today.
Zakat, I think your performance, you should keep your head up. Even though you lost your 4 games, you played some really entertaining cricket for us over here. And I wish you all the best for the Asian Games in Hangzhou, China. Thank you very much. And now I would like to invite the winning captain, Asadullah Wala, to have a quick chat as well. Asad, first of all, congratulations picking up 4 wins over here in Malaysia. Today you must have been feeling a little bit nervous after your team lost quick wickets.
Yeah, our coach was speaking about that as well, being nervous, more nervous outside than more inside when we were playing. So, but to come away with the win was a really, good performance from us. To be put under pressure by Hong Kong and to fight back the way we did, and it's really good for us.
And talk to me a little bit about the performance of your team. I think we saw good performances from all your players around the game. Who are the honorable mentions that you would like to give to your team today?
I think both our spinners has been really good. Leg has been consistent with his batting all throughout the tournament. The quicks we have been rotating have been really good in executing the plans. And this tournament was all about giving opportunity to everyone to take a claim for the World Cup and games moving forward. So it was really good for us.
And just a final question from you. Yesterday, I saw you in the field take some excellent catches. I thought like there's a 19-year-old running around in the field. Talk to me about your own performance in this series.
I was happy. I was happy to hold on to those catches. I think as a leader in the team, you need to take those challenges and make give confidence to the players in the team.
So Asad, congratulations for winning this series. We'll see you for a presentation in a second. Congratulations and very well played over here. Thank you very much. So before we go on to the prize ceremony, I would like to invite our VIP, Mr. Iqbal Qasim, the president of MCA, to give away the award for today. So just to talk about some of the performances out here today, Ali now took 1 wicket for 11 runs, and Ali now also hitting the winning runs, that key partnership towards the end for Papua New Guinea to get over the line. We'd also like to talk about Ehsan Khan, who picked up 2 wickets for 21 runs in 4 overs. But I think, despite being on the losing side, there's no secret on who the man of the match is today. Nasrullah Rana, his excellent performance, picking up 6 wickets for 17 runs. And to go with the plaque, we're going to give him the match ball today as well. Nasrullah, congratulations. So a quick chat over here, Rana, with you. Where have you been hiding in this whole series?
I think first 2 matches didn't go well for me. I think, but today's match was lucky for me.
I think because of your performance, you charged up the entire team. Nizaka told me that they were talking to you. What was the message from the captain out in the middle?
that was like they're just telling me to hit the length and on line length and hit the stumps.
Yeah, very good performance from you, Nasrullah. Performance to be proud of. I wish you and your team best of luck for your upcoming fixtures. Very well done, young man. So as we talked about the series, Papua New Guinea coming up champions, but I'd like to talk about Malaysia, who are runner-up in this tournament, in the Malaysia Tri-Nation tournament. Unfortunately, they're not here to receive their plaques today because the Malaysian tournament is traveling to Hangzhou, China for Asian Games. Congratulations, Malaysia, for being runner-ups and playing some excellent cricket out here in the middle. And that brings us to the champions of this tournament. I'm going to invite the players of Papua New Guinea to come up one by one and receive their champions plaque from Mr. Iqbal Qasim. Guys, please, once and one, and the captain to come last. Thank you very much. So we see the Papua New Guinea team just coming and receiving their plaques. Norman Vanu over there, excellent fast bowling. Alia now, the guy who got Papua New Guinea over the line today. Excellent performance from Alia now. Oh, that's, you see Alia now once again over here. There's 2 guys wearing Alia now jersey, so you can see how that confused us over here. Kariko John, the young talent. He has finished as the highest wicket taker in this tournament, Kariko John. So excellent performance from Kariko John. Sama Kamia, another youngster from Papua New Guinea, bowled with a lot of pace. Excellent performance from him as well. We see Pokana, the fast bowler. Excellent performances from him in this tournament as well. And coaching staff will now be invited to come and take their plaques as well. The coaching staff of the Papua New Guinea team. I'm sure there has been a lot of hard work that has been put in preparation of this series, and the coaching staff deserve these awards as much as the players, one by one. The Papua New Guinea coaching staff look like they double as rugby players in their free time as well. So finally, we're done with the coaching staff, and now the captain, Asadullah Wala, to receive his plaque from Mr. Iqbal Qasim. And now, last but not the least, the most important champions of the Malaysia Tri-Nation Series, Papua New Guinea. Once again, put your hands together. So as Papua New Guinea celebrate this tournament, Asad Wala, please invite your entire team. That's it for us from the middle. We're going to wrap up. It's been a pleasure bringing you this Malaysia Tri-Nation Series. Once again, thank you very much.